We live. All right, bet. Shout out to StreamYard for letting us know that we live. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. That's Brother Fam, IlFam79. My name is Khal. Professionally known as Casual Monday.
Casual Monday.
You already know what the time is. Is anybody around? Who in the chat? Let me know who's in the chat. I see Antoine in the building. From the skies above New Mexico, you paid for the Wi-Fi. Is insane. Shout out to you.
Nigga, our Wi-Fi was included last time, nigga.
Oh,
that's why I was on the joint the whole time.
You was on. See, yeah. I never get the means when I'm in the flight because if I'm on a flight, I'm lucky to be in a decent seat. Shout out Jermaine. Shout out D Skills. Awkward Beats, man. Everybody in the building. Joe Dixon. Y'all in here like y'all know what's going on. Y'all don't know what's going on right now. Y'all have no idea. Marcos in the building. Brother Rock's in the building.
Oh, Marcos, congratulations on the Comic-Con, yo.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Matter of fact, yeah, the whole.
Y'all lucky I was gonna show up. I was gonna pop up and ask you about Hulk Hogan. You know I was. I was gonna ask you.
I saw he had a panel that was with Mega Ran, right?
Yes, sir.
That's dope. No, that's good to see. And that's now, right? I think.
Yeah.
Comic-Con is popping. That's where there's already some announcements, some stuff. Shout out Meek, 30-minute time limit in the building.
Okay.
Big Meg's in the building. Yeah. Matter of fact, all right. Do we do what we got to do? I don't want to hold. You're about to carry me into work tonight. Let's go, Jermaine. I got you. Well, we about to have a conversation, Jermaine, with somebody that I think you may. If you appreciate good rap music in the squared circle, I think you're about to. You should have a fun conversation. Matter of fact, let me shut up and stop rambling and get to the special presentation. Look, you already know what time it is when you hear the horns, and this is one of those conversations that me personally I've been waiting for. I don't you know what I didn't do? I didn't count how many times it's happened, but Ashe Wrestling has done one of my favorite things lately at Ashe Wrestling has been the hold for hold challenge. Now, if I'm gonna walk for a little bit, fam. If y'all catch me on the Patreon, y'all know that one of the things we like to do is watch live rap music. When you get two cats in that squared circle, the one knows how to rap, the other one knows how to rap, and they just spend like 15, 20 minutes rapping in circles. Now, the People's Prince, when he said he was going to Ashe, he said, look, I'm doing something different. We're going to do hold for hold. No strikes, just graps. And I think outside of some of the fantastic storytelling on them shows, those have been some of my favorite moments. And since he's been dazzling crowds with the hold for hold, the brother's also been moving. I mean, he's the People's Prince for a reason. Let me make sure I got my notes correct. Waterloo, Iowa's own, is currently your Action World Champion as well as your Naptown All-Pro World Champion. He's number 46 on the 2026 BRP 50, and 46. Those in the know say that he is the number one contender for the independent world title. When is that match going to happen? We don't know yet, but you know what? This brother got a lot of matches going on, so we're going to talk about those and a bunch of other stuff. The People's Prince, Darian Bengston, welcome to the stage. Welcome to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Let me get you some applause. Let me get you on the Summer Jam.
Hey,
good brother, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great now. That introduction got me feeling some type of way. I'm great now.
Well, you know, it's been interesting the last year. I don't claim to be like the most learned about everything. So when I hear about somebody and I like what they do, you're going to hear about it. And since I've seen you working, it's been dope to see you grow as a performer. I think, and this question is gonna excite fam too, because this recently happened. One thing that I love about what's going on in pro wrestling, especially this move to make the art of pro wrestling a thing has been the produce shows, and I love the fact that that very first show, the very first match was Darian Bengston versus Zack Sabre Jr. I mean, I nothing said like for what I believe that movement is trying to do. It feels like that match is an important statement for to start things off. For you, for what you do as a grapsman, as a technician, what take us back to when you first heard that you were going to be wrestling Zack Sabre Jr. and what was going through your mind when you knew that technician was going to be standing across from you in the ring.
I think Adam had first talked to me about wrestling Zack maybe like a year and a half ago.
Wow.
Yeah, back when he was still booking JCW, maybe the first time I ever met him, he was just like, "Hey, have you ever worked with Zack?" And I was like, "What?" Like, bro, don't play with me. Like, I haven't. Like,
right.
And he was just like, "Oh yeah, we'll make that happen." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." You know what I'm saying? I've been offered. You know how this stuff goes. Like, people offer you dream stuff all the time, and with Zack, it's one of those things where it's like, regardless of how I feel or perceive or think about him, I think he is perceived as either number one or one of two when it comes to the top of the mountain. I think if you ask most people, it's probably some semblance of Zack and Gresh is number one, and Lee now I think is also starting to be part of that conversation.
Yes.
And so for someone like me, who I was mentored by Daniel Makabe, who I think is a very underrated technician in his time. I feel like I'm very much in that same category where I'm feeling a little bit left out the conversation. So the past year or so is just really about getting the opportunity to prove that I belong in the conversation. And I've just been afforded such an amazing stage to be able to do that. And so, before I had to get to Zack, I had to get to Gresham. I had wrestled Lee for Adam, but I've wrestled Lee before multiple times. Mm-hmm. But, when I meet Gresham, that's my first time ever wrestling Gresham. And, it's like I've kind of been on this check mark thing. I was supposed to be Alex Shelley's last match before he signed to WWE. His only ever canceled flight in his 27-year career, something crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So now it's just like, okay, well, in this weird way, I kind of get to like jump up to the top and start crossing downwards, And it's this thing where I was very excited to be there and to have it, and not necessarily nerves, but just kind of this thing of like understanding kind of the gravity of it as far as my career goes.
Right.
And
it's an important match for right now. Like right now, that's a huge deal.
Absolutely. And not only like for the public perception and everything like that, but like, if I'm being honest with you and I'm not trying to sound arrogant or anything like that. Once you wrestle somebody, you usually can kind of tell where you are in relation to them as far as skill level. And, getting there, I didn't feel too much of a gap between me and Zack, and that was so reassuring and such a confidence boost. Not that, I personally felt like I needed Zack's validation. He's an amazing wrestler and, kind of the top of my genre. But like to know of like, oh no, this is beyond me hanging. Like I feel
you're right there.
Feel comfortable. Yeah. To where like, although the match didn't go the way I wanted to, I was like, oh, I'm ready for round two. And round two, I'm like, I got that in the bag. You know what I mean? So that's the Zack thing was just very crazy. The response to the video I made for it was very crazy. I got to go to a museum exhibit the day after the first produce show. Mm-hmm. And when I walked into the room, and I swear on my life, this is 100% true, there was like a display board. So people couldn't see that I was in the room before I walked in it. And I heard people, artists, managers of artist galleries in New York City talking about the produce show. And they were talking about it like it was another art exhibit, like it was a play on Broadway. They were talking about it, with the same kind of reverence that you would for something that consider more regal or whatever. But it was a very, very different very different experience. Interesting, you know. I liked it. I like it as a look for wrestling. Like it as a look for wrestlers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being seen in that different light.
It's before we recorded or started recording, I was watching your Joey Janela match, and I noticed that match that Zack Sabre, or the way Zack Sabre Jr. pinned you is the way you pinned Joey Janela. You picking up, and you utilizing it. And again, if people ain't noticing, I'm noticing it. But that's
I appreciate that.
I think that's the in being able to watch you. You mentioned Gresham. Your match with I got the graphic. Your match with Moriarty at Ashe. It's you got to be paying attention. I mean, I know sometimes people be on their phones or whatnot, but like we're literally hold for hold, move for move. The build up to the two of y'all striking each other at the same time for it to be like, you know, is. How much of that? I mean, I don't want to get too deep into how the sausage is made, but like, how much of that is conversation and how much of that is feeling in the ring?
I mean, you know, the beautiful thing about the kind of wrestling I do is it's almost all feel. You know what I'm saying? You know, you think Zach wanted to chat with me before the show? I mean, he flew from Japan to California to New York and then back out to Japan. He did not want to talk to me, bro. Which is another thing. Like, so to not have the conversation and still feel comfortable was like
that's where that real comfort for you comes from.
Yeah, and with Lee in the same weekend, and again, like, you know, and that's no disrespect to Lee, but I don't feel outclassed. I don't feel, you know,
right.
And for that match to go the way that it did, I think, you know, shows that there's a lot left on the cutting room floor, because the Ring of Honor Pure Champion did not beat me in something that is very adjacent to a pure match. And not only that, but, you know, he was so out of his comfort zone and out of his, you know, place that he didn't like the trash talk. He didn't like being on the spot in that kind of way. And it got him angry enough that, you know, he felt like you want to throw him. Me too, because you're not going to embarrass me. That's my challenge. I brought that piece of culture to Ashe. Thanks. And I do feel like it is a part of, you know, the show's identity. And you know, just something different too that I feel like I've always wanted to bring to wrestling. You know, there's a lot of talk in wrestling about like and one and how it can be applied to wrestling. There's very famously a metaphor that basically likens pro wrestling to, you know, MMA in the same way that the Harlem Globetrotters or and one is to basketball. You know what I'm saying? And there are cats that can do both, and there's cats that can't go either way on both ends of the spectrum. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so for something like this that's so based in, you know, connection and entertaining. I mean, if you're not familiar with the Hold for Hold, I don't know what other match you saw where somebody got an Ashy chant and we had to, you know, put gloves on the referee to, you know, distribute the lotion, the emergency lotion. You know what I'm saying?
Again, that stuff. It's that stuff. It's the interaction with Ref Yo. Like, you know, everything. And you don't get to hear it, but it's y'all. And then it's shout out to Chris. Shout out to Swole on commentary. That whole combination. Again, some of the most fun you'll have watching an Ashe broadcast is them hold for holds. And again, if you like wrestling, but also if you like the art and the fun that can happen within the squared circle, it's always entertaining. Now, we've talked produce, and you gonna say something
real quick though?
Yeah, go ahead,
just
go
before
ahead.
We, you know, move away from that, like,
what do you think?
kind of what's the kind of two-part, like, why choose, or what led you to choose that specific style of wrestling? Because it's not the mainstream, right? You might see it on certain TV shows, but you're not seeing it on Monday, and a great deal you're not seeing on Wednesday. So that being the case, like, what kind of drew you to that? And then secondly, in a black space, I think it's even another level of something different. So what, I guess, drew you to that style, and then how do you think it affects black audiences seeing something different?
So, and thank you. I love that question. So I think, firstly, you know, if you don't know much about my background, you know, I come from the world of acting. I got my master's degree in Shakespeare from the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama in London, and going through university, I had a really difficult time, being a Black immigrant in another country, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but studying something that isn't culturally reserved for us. And I constantly felt misunderstood. But the thing was that I connected and understood the material. And, I learned that the most important part of being an artist is making your message palatable for your audience. You know what I'm saying? And I would see shows that would try to reframe Shakespeare via the Black experience. And for a lot of people, it would be the first time that the art would speak to them because they had a point of access for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think the problem with the perception of technical wrestling is it's always reserved for, a specific kind of wrestler. Or
like a specific kind of fan. Like sometimes it feels like it can be kept that way too as well. Keep going. I'm sorry.
100. No, that's 1,000% true. And, but again, I think it's a lot of times it's because there's not really a point of access. Like, yes, you have Jonathan Gresham, but historically that hasn't been as much of a thing. And a lot of that comes just towards the treatment of Black athletes in general. Yes. If you look at any sport, it could be the freak athlete. They can have the highest vertical. They can run the fastest, but they're not the chess player in the team. They're not the brain of the operation that gets stuff done. And technical wrestling is very brainy. And the thing is that there's a double negative perception, which is not only that it's not reserved for people like us, but also that it has to be boring. Well, if you are like me and you do the work and that your craft inside and out, mm-hmm. I know technical wrestling isn't boring, and I know that Black people can be technical wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was about how can I prove that there's Black quarterbacks out here, and how can I prove that not only that, but we can be showmen in this thing that is seen as historically boring, Mm. So for me, it was like I always wanted to bring this kind of like, what would happen if Wild 'N Out had a wrestling segment? What would that feel like? Because the points ultimately in Wild 'N Out don't really matter, but it is more just about like, what joke did I get off? What embarrassing situation did I put you in that people are going to remember? Right. And so I was kind of like trying to play with the idea of that, like, how can I show all of these things off in a way that feels like nobody else on the show is going to have a match like ours. Right. No one else on the show is going, and again, you ain't going to see nowhere else where you get the ashy clip. You ain't going to see nowhere else where I'm brushing somebody way backwards in the middle of the match, that kind of stuff. So just for me and my life and my upbringing and all the things that are important to me with what I do in this career path, it was vital to kind of take a step in that direction because, you do have people like Lee Moriarty and Jonathan Gresham, and now I've just given them a lane to be able to play in the same, pool that they probably always wanted to, but never had the opportunity.
Right. Exactly. That access is a key. It's one thing I've been talking about a lot with the Necro Butcher Samoa Joe match hitting Dark Side of the Ring, and people being like, am I wild for not having seen that match? I'm like, you may not have been able to access that in 2005. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what happens now, and now you're able to explore other things. But excuse me, I want to stick on that because you talk about opening the doors and finding different ways to bring people into this particular style and get access to these certain styles of wrestling. And with Produce, I mean, there's opportunities. I mean, they're doing shows where they're curating shows with wrestlers. There's a number of things going on there. I know later this year there's one in particular, in November, a show. I looked online, it said you were listed with Darius Lockhart curating that show. They've also got a Pez Watley Invitational that's going on that it feels like a number of promotions that you work with over there as well. Can you talk about some of the other ways outside of just bell to bell showing you what this thing is that you're trying to draw people in?
Absolutely. So I'll talk about those two shows that we have coming up. So on September 19th, mm-hmm. at the now newly renamed after this SCI weekend. Shout out mm-hmm. Isaiah Broner, the SCI winner this year.
Shout out.
I'm gonna try my best not to get my ass beat by him.
I was gonna say I was going through your matches and I saw you got that monster coming up soon. We talking next week type.
So
you bet a brick. I'm telling you.
So
you put two bricks in your jacket, they won't go off. The metal detectors.
I talk too much, right? And one of the things I said was, so when I got named #1 independent wrestler in the world, shout out PWI, I'm sending the check on Thursday.
Shut up.
So when I got named #1, Isaiah Broner very loudly responded to it, saying he doesn't understand because he held that belt for nearly 3 years, and he had no mention, which I totally understand, and I think that is very, very valid. So what I said was, well, if you have the opportunity to do what I've never done and win the SEI tournament, then you can also see me for this belt. And he has made trips down to Atlanta to try and come up behind my back for the action title. Mm-hmm. So I told him if he were to, mark those things off the checklist, maybe he should be #1. And he took that very literal and very fast.
He did that.
And,
he did that.
And he's an outside kind of guy. You got to watch yourself with them outside guys.
He been outside. He been saying win everything too. He been saying win everything. So good luck.
Yeah. Oof. But anyway. So the SCI at the newly renamed Bud Higdon TWE Arena, we are going to be holding the Pez Whatley Memorial Tournament. If you are unfamiliar, Pistol Pez Whatley, a great territory area wrestler, a amazing early black technician, not only an amazing pro wrestler, a lot of people may not know, was one of the first to desegregate the NCAA's collegiate wrestling program at University of Tennessee, Chattanooga.
Wow.
Which is why this is happening in Red Bank, Tennessee, in Chattanooga, Tennessee, because not only is it the home of Pez Whatley, but we have actually gotten express permission from Pez Whatley Jr. To throw this tournament in his honor.
That's dope.
Hopefully they will be here with us in the building the night of the tournament. That was really important to me to be able to give them that access. But essentially, this idea came about before even Produce was involved. Scott Hensley, who is a ring announcer from the area, was always a huge fan of Pez Whatley. And beyond that, with, there no longer being a For the Culture and other companies have been kind of quiet in the past couple of years as well. He was like, hey, I would really like to do my part in making something like this happen. He's like, I'm obviously not the person for it, but he goes, I would love to see it fruition. I think, you could string the dots together to make this happen. So we went to work on it. Shout out Scott Hensley, Action Wrestling, TWE Wrestling, that are, so amazing and uplifting and very big on providing those kinds of opportunities. Of course, we're wanting to give the building and support. Darius Lockhart with Ashe Wrestling, a very close friend of mine and supporter as well. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to have a technical wrestling tournament in honor of Pez Whatley. And, just like everything we talked about before, it's time to show that we got some real quarterbacks out here. And, I have a lot of exciting names. Already confirmed for that. Look out for an announcement poster on August 1st. August 1st. And again, to go back to Produce, Adam was just kind of generally chatting with me about kind of what I wanted to do in the future and some plans and ideas, what I wanted to change culturally about the wrestling space. And I told him about this project. And he immediately wanted to help, to figure out how to give us the biggest signal boost. Because like I said, this is just going to be something we were going to try and do independently, at least any way we could. But now it's become a whole other thing, and we will be streaming it on my AEW.
Damn, shout out,
because not only is it important for this platform to get eyes on it, but also a lot of these workers are people who haven't gotten the opportunities that I believe that they should. And this is the opportunity on a very major platform to let them show that they can ball. So if you are anywhere in the Southeast, please come through September 19th to the TWE Arena for the Pez Whatley Invitational. Stream on my AEW. If you don't have the travel capacity, And this is really important. So this is going to be cheaper. We're going to make this affordable for people because we really, really want a good turnout. We really want people to come out and show we really got it like that. So if you can come through, support in any way, share the graphics, all that. Madly appreciate it.
I mean, BRP is going to signal boost any way we can. Again, from all we've been talking about, that type of tournament is right up my alley. I need to figure my life out, Darian Bengston. But yeah. So shout out you and Darius Lockhart. Would you say him a fan?
Before we move away from that,
go ahead.
Getting that emotion. What is the weight of getting what you ask for feeling?
Ooh, I like that.
So it's one of those things. I've had conversations with Lockhart, with Shane Taylor about this kind of thing, which is whenever you are not only intensely passionate, but also very capable for those kinds of things, a lot of responsibility comes with that. And I would love to just be a wrestler. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I don't want to run nothing, dog. I want to go out there. I want to get my, graps off. But, if something doesn't exist, but it's something that you want to see in the world, you have to make that change happen. So
yes.
The weight of that is very crushing. I'm not going to hold you. It is very intimidating, but this is something important that has to happen. So, and if you're like-minded like me and you also think it needs to happen, please help me support it, because if this is something that goes crazy enough, this could be something that maybe this is just the inaugural as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
Damn. And again, talking about that point of access thing, a stereotype and criticism of the Black wrestling fan is that we are very WWE pilled.
Yes.
And we don't tend to stray away from that program and that media source.
Right.
So, and other people kind of may not know where to turn to, or certain independents might not seem like they are evaluating our spectatorship. So, this is an opportunity. This is something that is being led by me to support other wrestlers like me. And, all of these companies that are mentioned and involved and helping out, they are not doing this to make money off of this. They are purely helping because they believe in the vision that I also believe in, and trying to really uplift and support. You want to support some wrestlers directly? The proceeds of this are supporting wrestlers directly.
We may need to figure something out for real, because this important stuff is important all the time. I don't want to. We could probably do this all night, but I don't want to take up too much of your time or the squad, because we got stuff to do. But I will say this, Darian Bengston, you busy, like you're wrestling tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah. Everybody beat my ass, bro. It's a nightmare. I got Lee Johnson, Big Shotty, Lee Johnson, AEW superstar, tomorrow in Atlanta, Georgia, for Action Pro Wrestling, which I am the current reigning and defending world champion. Say the world with me. World champion. Out of country defenses from multiple different champions. And tomorrow we're going to see if Lee Johnson is world champion material. I know he's TV material, but is he world champion material? Is
he champion of the world material? But that's just Friday.
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes. Saturday. Bud Higdon, TWE Arena. I have the Pro Wrestling Symphony champion, Colby Carter. This is a match that is also very important to me. The TWE Arena, if you know anything about my career, is the place where I was essentially built. I've had a lot of starts and seeds planted in a lot of places, but this was the first place to really let me run with the ball. So even as Action Champion, I do take any title defenses very, very seriously in the TWE Arena. The Action title has changed hands before in the TWE Arena, and I'm not trying to be the second person to make that happen. I'm very also big on Southeast first, getting Southeast wrestling companies more opportunities, more eyesight, more vision. So two big champions in the Southeast against each other is going to be a very, very big day on Saturday.
Sunday.
Again, everybody trying to beat my ass. Sunday, look at him. You got a mouth guard in. That's how you know it's a problem.
Oh, shit.
Sunday, Montreal, Quebec. I might, hey man, I might bring the world title up there. We might see.
You might need
I might
to.
have to. Montreal, Quebec. Darian Bengston versus Oni King. Oni King, incredible striker, underrated technician. He dropped a video tonight, if you have not seen, showing that Oni King really got the grabs like that.
I gotta check it.
You know, I love that for Oni.
But
I would hate to have to expose bro, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they have Auntie Anne's in Canada, but I'm trying to make some pretzel poutine when I'm up north. You know what I'm saying? So my bro might have to. Hey,
yes,
man,
it is.
Hey man, my bro might have to find out. You know,
find out. You already know.
You know. So you know, I just got my first W in produce. Oni King already has gotten a W in produce. So somebody's coming out of this with 2 dubs, and I would like that to be Darian Bengston, because you know who don't got 2 dubs? Zack Sabre Jr. Better record than him already. That's crazy.
Damn,
that's what
shout
I'm saying.
Now, we mentioned the Adrian Bronner match. Do you have any matches in between this Sunday and that match on the 1st of August?
I'm sure I do, man. I'm always getting my ass beat. So that weekend alone, we have 3 different shows for Naptown All Pro that weekend. That Friday night, I don't think it's announced what I'm doing yet.
Yeah, so I didn't see that. I saw the 1st and I saw the 2nd.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything for the 31st. So if there's something going on and they don't want anybody to know about it, don't say it live on here.
I'll say it like this. I'll say it like this, all right? There's a new sheriff in town at Naptown All Pro, all right? And his name's Darian Bengston. And there's been some troublemakers messing around in my company. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've been paying attention to the social media of Naptown All Pro, but we got a problem with these coulda bump boys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying nothing official, but something got to be done, and I just feel like the champion maybe is the one who got to set things straight. That's all I know.
Oh, shit. Y'all better pay attention. J. Rose, somebody, make it happen.
Hey.
Keep it locked to Naptown All Pro. I think there's a new sheriff in town.
There's a new sheriff in town. Not only is there a new sheriff in town, I think there's also a new champion in town in general. And what I mean by that is that Pan-African belt has been very, very cozy and friendly up at Naptown All Pro lately. I'm not saying nothing, again, not nothing official, but I'm just saying, like, Naptown All Pro very much values the Pan-African World title. And if we can have that on the show as much as possible, me as champion, I have no problem with recognizing another championship on my show. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all about showing that we're the best. And if we have access to both champions, why wouldn't we?
Because the thing is while I was looking for Darian Bengston shows, the other person's shows I saw out there, Big Shug D is out there booked and busy as well. So something tells me worlds can collide very easily, and that's oh my gosh, I can't even. You know what, Darian Bengston, you might have done too much just right, because that I can't even think about that and get anything else going. So we're gonna stick a pin in this conversation there. Okay. Before you go though, please let the people know where they can find you on them social media so they can keep up with all these matches and everything else you got going.
You can find me pretty much anywhere at Darian Bengston. You can find me at Action Wrestling, TWE Wrestling, Naptown All Pro, Ashe, Produce Wrestling. You can find me September 19th at the Pez Watley Invitational in TWE, Chattanooga, Tennessee. You can find me Black Friday in Brooklyn, New York City, with my boy, one of my best friends in the industry, one of my best friends in the world, Darius Lockhart. We are going to be co-producing our own produce show, simply titled Friday. So if you're trying to get in touch with the People's Prince, if you're trying to get in touch with Mr. Everywhere, the King of the Crossroads, that's where you can find me. Damn, you might find me beating Mance Warner's ass for the Independent World Wrestling title.
I was going to say, it's the one thing I was. Darian Bengston is outside. He's looking to take everybody's titles. Good brother, I thank you for stopping by here. Appreciate you. damn, we're gonna have to pick again. You got too much going on. We're gonna have to have another conversation very soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Peace out. Peace. Oh man, that was look at that. That was a great time, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, we've seen bro live.
Yes.
We've seen bro on the TV, on the internet. But listen, you already know, like, we've had these conversations, and this is my brand of hip hop. Like, this is the Lyricist Lounge. Like, this is punching words and goddamn, you know what I mean?
100. Well, you know what it is.
Eminem. God dang it, Zack Sabre Jr. is Eminem. Anyway,
we'll talk to brother Darian Bengston soon. Gosh, they got to pick that match up again. They got to pick that up again. All right, let's get to let's get to the rest of this show. Hey, DDM.
Hi.
That was dope.
That Darian Bengston is great.
How are you?
I'm great. You was in the cave with Polyphemus?
I was. I want to apologize to the team in the BRP universe publicly because I did call off of work last week.
Hey, hold on. Why you doing that? Hey, why you doing that? F y'all. I don't care. I was out, and I didn't care. I was out.
It was good.
But
you play hooky. You play hooky.
I told the fib though because I be feeling bad.
I knew you told the fib though. I knew you told the fib because we here. I was like, you did what? And then you magically saw the movie.
Here's the thing. I didn't know in advance, but a friend of mine got tickets to IMAX, and IMAX for the Odyssey is hard to get right.
It's a tough ticket, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't want to say I called out to go see the Odyssey. So
no, but you can say that. Do you know how many times I've said?
Because I feel like that's a dumb reason to miss your show because you want to go to movies.
No, 100% is. 100% is.
It's not a dumb reason. It's not a dumb reason. It's what you want to do. It's what you want to do.
Well,
what I did? Can I just tell you what I did real quick, Khal? Real quick. What I did, so I have 2 sets of mom friends, right? And one Friday, I didn't want to go to neither event. But one Friday, because I always go to one, I always lean on one side more than I lean on the other side. I lied. I went in the group chat and said, I told the other people I gotta work. And then I told the other group chat, don't take whatever pictures y'all take. Y'all better not take no pictures because I done told the other group chat that I had to work.
Jesus.
So do not post whatever, because they love taking pictures and
posting them right then and there, blowing your spot up.
I said, do not, because I'm not going. They were like, Mimi, we appreciate you saying that.
Say something beforehand, huh?
You was gonna post it
because they were
gonna put your shit out on blast.
Now, in the event I actually do have a work emergency, nobody gonna believe me.
Yeah, I would like DDM, take a picture
Odyssey.
outside the building. Take a picture where you at right now.
That's funny.
It don't even matter. I thought he said he was going to see Heat Wave. I thought you was going to listen to Always and Forever.
Oh no!
He said no, it's the Heat Wave. He said it's a Heat Wave. And I said, you're going to see Heat Wave.
Going to see Heat Wave is great.
I thought he was going to see. I was like,
we did have a Heat response, so we did have that. It's just that I wasn't the
national thing.
You were in the air conditioning at the IMAX.
DDM got to run the fan. He got to run the fan. It's a great big fan.
He has to run the fan.
All right, it's working. Click. It's working. All right,
got it.
Working.
Okay.
It's
nah, it's a fan. He got it.
No, but
I seen a picture of the old, like, you know how like a year ago such going on, and it was an old picture of DDM. Nigga, you've lost a whole nigga at this point. It's a whole
That's a whole new person. That's a whole new person.
So yeah, I had it was so funny. I posted my headshot from work. And I posted it on Instagram and Facebook. And I was like, I gagged a little bit because I was like so many people liked it, and I was like, this is my work headshot.
Hey,
headshots are nice though.
It looked like you.
They're nice.
JV coach, I'm telling
you. It was
giving
defensive
coach.
It was giving.
He had the goddamn.
Let me go.
He had the Under Armour joint. He was like, "This is bird dog breakdown left, bird dog breakdown right."
All he needed was a clipboard.
Yeah,
Brother Math in the building.
It was giving. I got fired on air.
Math in the building.
Oh, I like that shirt. Is that the same shirt that you had, Cal?
That's that Kevin Knight. Them shits is. What number did you get, man? You didn't see? Don't.
He didn't know. He didn't know. He don't know.
It's under the tag. It's under the tag.
It was the auction.
You got to flip it.
Flip it, bouncing on. You got to put it.
See that shit. Y'all mean it's covered. Yeah.
You gonna get naked so we can.
No, what?
Look at him! Nigga. Look at him!
Why y'all think Mimi ain't on camera now?
The fuck this nigga?
Mimi at the house look like a Thanksgiving turkey with her feet in.
Fuck you!
I'm
sorry. I've had a day.
It's been a day.
Yeah, it's been a fucking day. I got some news on the way home.
Oh shit! Damn.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I appreciate it. My coworker. If y'all been here for a minute. They hit me with some news. Pardon me. My shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on in life.
You can still cop these.
Their house and Percy.
What are those t-shirts? Was they auctioned or something?
They said they were in limited numbers, and now I just went to the site and they've got mad sizes back up. Does that mean you can get the Willow again? Willow's got 4 left.
Oh, it was the AEW shirt. Okay.
Yeah. Willow's got smalls.
Willow's shit was gone.
You can still cop the Kevin Knights on a number of sizes.
I just one of my coworkers, when I what was it? Maybe 4 years. It ain't even been that long. Maybe 3 years. If you've been here that long, most of the motherfuckers that's in the chat been rocking with us for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
On my birthday, on my birthday a couple years ago, my doctor hit me with I was going in for a checkup and shit. And they hit me and said, what we see around your chest or whatever, it looks like lymphoma. So if you know, I went in, had a whole, God damn, what happened? Anyway, around the same time, my coworker ended up with the exact same symptoms that I was having. So I go in and get my biopsy and all this other shit. And everything comes back saying, you're good. What we thought was this was not that, it's something else. The day that they told me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big ass relief off my chest. No pun intended. Breathe a sign of relief. You know what I mean? They tell me this while I'm at work.
Right.
So when I'm going back to my desk, my coworker is passing me to get her results. They tell her, you have lung cancer.
Damn.
So we've been going through, and there was a few other coworkers of mine that were going through the same thing, if not already completed their, you know what I mean, their mission on the exact same thing. You did what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe a year after that, she come in the morning, she like, my shit is in remission.
Okay.
You talk about this in the morning. We talking about I'm in that bitch balling. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
You spend all this time with these people. They start to become
Your work is like
your family.
That's your family, yeah.
Especially if you've been there, if you are there for years.
That's right.
Like her and my mother spoke about, because they like in the decorating homes and shit like that. So they were on the same thing. So she do something, she'd tell them, like, hey, tell your mother I did. Then my mother would be like, oh, so you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So she had to, because of the way our work situation was set up, they ended up, she was kind of forced to retire. You know what I'm saying? But we still kept in contact. We, you know what I mean? We still spoke. So last week she hit me. Like, we kept in contact. I didn't always speak to her over the phone, but we kept in contact. Text. Last week she hit me and she was like, just wanted to give you a heads up. My mother passed. I said, you know, you don't really know what to say.
Right.
If you're in there, you don't know what to say.
Right.
So I sit down and I you know, but it's all heartfelt. It's none of this is fake. So I end up running into one of our coworkers today, and she's like, "Hey, did you talk to him?" I'm like, "Yeah, I spoke to her briefly." You know what I mean? I try to give her a little bit of space because I know her mom just passed, but I'm gonna call her today. So when I get out to my car, I see that she called me. I'm like, damn, fuck, this shit is crazy.
Right.
So I call her. Her husband answered. Like, yeah, wanted to give you a phone. We wanted to call you, give you some notice that she's in hospice.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I'm like, how? What you mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Just getting that.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to bring that energy.
Nah, I just the other day I saw a lady that I used to work with, who we were friends on the Facebook. Her daughter posted on her Facebook, does anybody know of any? She's been in and out with chemo and whatnot, but they were like, does anybody know or recommend any hospice care? And have photos, and I'm like, it's a part of life is the thing, but it don't make it easy.
Nah, and knowing, you know, I just left one of me and cousins, people that me and cousin knew, but somebody that I grew up with. He passed, and I just left his funeral Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you in this consistent, you want to stay out that loop, right? I mean, of like, yo, this you lose, and I know it's a part of life, but you never get used to that shit.
Never get used to it. Never get used to it.
We're in that stage
right now.
That's the thing,
Marcos. We're in that stage.
Shit is real.
Yeah, that's it. But on a completely, I gave you that part. My bad. You know, I don't mean to bring this down.
Okay.
The other night, me and the not so famous from the In Crowd.
Shut up.
BRF.
The In Crowd called me. Yes. Shut up. Calls me, and he's going through. I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing this, because you know I'm definitely not. He calls me, and he's going through something with his former partner. So he's like, "Yo, I gotta get out." I'm like, "All right, cool. You know what I mean? We can get out. You know, I'm starving." Never go. So I go meet him somewhere. We're supposed to go to another place where I meet him, and then we're gonna go somewhere else. Like, yo, why don't we go here? I'm like, all right, that's cool. They got the fire food, you know what I mean? It's a Mexican joint. They got the fire food. It's the gandules and the rice. You know, red rice and gandules.
And the gandules, I'm with you.
Put some gravy on that. So we goes in there, and it's just me and him.
And the gondolas.
When I say it's just me and him, the rest, it looked like we walked in the little Havana. Like the restaurant packed. And he like, yo, I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm like, I just came to get something to eat, but go to the bar. We go to the bar, it's shoulder to shoulder. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit taller, so everybody else shoulder is here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, give me a little bit of. But he in there, and the big blocks, they on them. The big, and he's going ham because he.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, why? Relax, because we don't know what's going on. And then it's no look. Okay, it's no music that I can understand being played.
What are you talking about? Bend them elbows.
So my man, he's on. He about to come out his shirt. I'm like, yo, chill out.
Yeah, calm yourself.
But he like, do me a favor. I think it's one older woman on him, and then her friend is a big block. They both on him. He's like, yo, I'm about to take them both home. You do that. So, but he drinking. I'm surveying the space, and I see that his people getting upset that he's taking their women.
What?
I mean,
that's regular. That is regular.
You can't get mad at that.
And
he just got his hair cornrow. So
what? Fresh braids.
Wait. Why? No, hold on. No, I don't care. All right, this part is this don't got nothing. Listen, why wouldn't you leave with that? You could at least send me the picture. You know, you my fault.
Yeah, he was ready.
So Cuz is in there. He's jamming.
No, not me.
No. This my man. So he's in there jamming, and I see him, and I'm from the old school, so you already know. The empty bottle goes in my pocket. Right. Empty bottle goes in my pocket. His bottle goes in my hand. All right, so I'm set. We proceed through the night. He's like, yo, do me a favor. Can you take care of it? I got you. Don't worry about it. I take my tab, pay my tab. He goes because he sees two wonderful ladies that he wants to buy drinks for. So he goes back. Oh, you know what? Those are on me. Don't worry about it. I said, all right, bet.
Yeah.
But I sign his checks. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, bro, it's time to break out because it's getting late. It's time to go. He's like, all right, cool. So we head back and drop him off. I hit the spot. I hit the highway. I'm 10 minutes from home. My trip is about 35 minutes. I get about 10 minutes from home. He calls me, yo, I don't think I paid my tab.
Oh, shit.
I said, yeah, I paid your tab. Don't worry about it. He's like, no, I'm already up here.
What?
He wasn't looking for no tabs.
Yeah.
He was doing it.
I need one. He was, you know what I'm saying? But that's
what the hell.
What happened. He had that feeling in him.
I'm feeling it.
Dear Lord in heaven, man. Let me get that.
Come on.
What are you on?
But no, listen, first of all, when Cuz told his story, the spot they was in, when you say who it is, I say, oh, that makes perfect sense. It makes perfect goddamn sense. I know yo for 30 years, goddamn it.
That's how he rolled.
Goddamn, you're right. Just listen.
He was running like, yo, you.
Damn.
He had his shit freshly braided too. It was.
When did he start? When did he go his head?
To be 45 and freshly braided.
That's crazy. Hey,
Hey, I'm jealous.
I'm about to say applause on that shit alone. Goddamn.
Right.
You gotta get out when you can. You know, I
That's
had
dang right. All right, get him off the screen. No. I thought you was gonna on that bag before the show. I promise you, I thought you was. I thought you were on that bag before the show.
No, because it got crinkled up when I was on the bus coming back from New York.
Oh, that's what happened. That's
Crinkled up.
if you don't put Pinocchio on the Summer Jam screen by itself.
Yeah. I was on the bus. You know, the Greyhound was packed because everybody was trying to come in because I had to take a Greyhound.
What's in there? What's in there? What's in there?
At this point, DDO,
I can go pull out merch from different shows.
Yo,
DDO. Right here.
You don't even got to be in front of me, bro.
No.
I know it.
You know, they had these shirts. I had to get the XL.
Rock out, fight you.
Jesus.
I had to get the XL because they was pushing me at the merch stand and everything.
Jesus.
What you said? Back up, I'm from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know Ray Lewis.
At the back stressed out.
You know?
No, I'm saying because they wouldn't let us in. That's why I was texting Mimi Sunday night because I had already got in.
And Mimi was on the outside. Mimi, I heard Mimi
I was banging on the gate.
Mimi was on the outside.
The line stretched to West Baltimore.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh shit. Look, he's still holding it
I
out.
was already in. So they was pushing me at the merch stand, and then I had to get this because then they hurried up and closed the merch stand. So I was able to buy them.
They closed.
I
heard Memphis Bleak was selling them directly. They said they put me out here.
Yeah.
They put me out here.
I got the last one at the merch stand because you know I didn't realize how big Yankee Stadium is. I'm glad I was much.
No, because Harlem is crazy. Harlem is a wild place.
No, that's in the Bronx.
Trenchy.
I didn't realize.
Mad Trenchy, B.
Trenchy.
I did not realize how big Yankee Stadium is. I'm glad I wore my Zooms, my trainers.
All I want to do is zoom.
How would you compare Yankee Stadium to Camden Yards?
Oh my God! So our stadium feels.
Oh shit!
Oh my
God! Our stadium, hold on. So our stadium, you know, is the blueprint for modern stadiums. But I must say, walking around Yankee Stadium, the staff was a little rude. It's way big. It's very big.
Bag is stressed out is funny as shit.
Right in it.
Pulled it out. You tucked it in the jam.
I had a good time in New York. You know, it was great vibes. It was one of the greatest weekends to be in New York. It was nice. And I got the shirt to prove it.
He bought the shirt from Memphis Bleak.
Yo, like I'm gonna be honest, like after like the Jay-Z weekend and the Knicks parade, like now I feel like I can go up to New York and like maneuver. Like
because the traffic was terrible. When I went on Sunday, the traffic
a mess. A whole mess. An actual fucking mess.
Oh shit.
Is it AC? Can the AC see that I'm actually crying?
Yes. This nigga's literally crying right now.
Oh my God, yo.
Traffic was a mess. Jesus.
You know, we all got into like a Uber and we ended up Ubering over.
To where?
Uber wouldn't even let us out like right at the gate. We had to get out and then walk over.
Oh, a gate? What gate was that?
The motherfucking gate was in.
No, he had to get out and walk like he couldn't even get us close to the stadium.
Big black silver letter.
And
Where'd
then
you get off?
I got his card so that we could call because we ended up calling. So we got out so he can meet us. You know, if you call the Uber when you leave the stadium, it's waiting, then they charge you those surge prices. So he dropped us off, and then we had to walk into the thing, and then we stopped.
You
at
got
that
a hat in New York City?
No, it was like no. And then we stopped at the ATM where Mimi had stopped at to get khal shit.
This is great. No, this is great. This is great.
Literally.
You guys have been you've heard a selection from DDM's Odyssey. It'll be in theaters next week.
If there was anybody, Cal, that I could
with,
oh God,
this nigga right here.
Right there.
Right there. Do a crime with him.
We good, man.
Good in the hood. Nobody gonna know nothing.
I'ma know. I'ma look at Didi. I'ma be like,
you can't because y'all gonna start laughing. You can't do it.
Where'd you go?
Go in the other room.
I'm looking dead in the eye. Where'd you go? Tell me.
Where did
he was crying. He probably had to go somewhere. The yarn you was spinning, shit. There's a sweater somewhere he had to go pick up. Out by Camden Yards and shit. What are you talking about? Jesus. Yeah.
From my cotton block.
Jesus.
What?
You about to take flight.
Huh. I do like those glasses.
Thank you.
You look like Spike Lee.
What?
I'm
not gonna ask the question I was gonna ask.
What are these?
No. That was not the question I was.
Are those Ray-Bans?
No, these are Littlefoots.
Oh, she did her own glasses.
Oh yeah, you can get them on Littlefoot Shop.
Oh, are they blue? Are they blue?
No, these are black.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay. My favorite hue was Jay-Z Blue. When he said that in the stadium, I lost it.
Shut up. We gotta start the show. We have to start the show.
Yeah, I heard he did people's.
You said
That he did people. They said he performed People's Court, and he did the freestyle off of "Show Me the Money" with him and Little Fabulous.
Now that wasn't on Extra Innings. Extra Innings. Rihanna came out.
Start the show.
Hey.
God damn it!
I heard he had Big Daddy Kane come out and beatbox.
Well, no, Rihanna came out and
she was
ASAP was sitting there with the kids.
They said he was on the outside.
Well, she sounded good though. Re sounded good. She looked good up close.
That's definitely another show.
How was
right? That was absolutely.
I told y'all I went to Extra Innings.
Nigga, all right.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. If you've been rocking with us for the last hour and 3 minutes, not only do you know that Darian Bengston has been doing the damn thing and that DDM, he may have been, anyway, but you know that God is clearly still working on us. As always, this is your boy Khal. I ain't got a title. SummerSlam's is next weekend though, so we'll see what happens. But I do got the entire squad on the line this week. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
What's good? What's good? What's good to the people? What's good? What's good? What's good to the people?
Good. DDM? Extra in the DDM?
This nigga got the money in the bank bag.
Ridiculous.
Papa Tag.
Words of khal. Next week is SummerSlams.
SummerSlams. That's what it is.
SummerSlams.
SummerSlams.
I miss Bianca Belair on my television.
I miss Naomi.
Yes. Even when I'm not there, I'm there.
Shut up. Brother Fam.
Cabos y caballeros. Yo soy Infam 79.
I am black.
Síguame a Infam 79. Okay.
Shut up. Settle metal. Brother Math.
It ain't about the title, it's who you body to get it.
Facts.
At Mav Damon.
Big facts.
Damon.
Big facts.
Damon, motherfucker.
Shout out. Appreciate y'all. What's
Khal, what's up? What's
appreciate
happening?
y'all. What's poppin'?
Khal.
Appreciate the chat.
What's happening?
Khal.
Hey, you on rap?
Talk to him.
Yo, the bag been in 3 fights is crazy.
Shout out to Rock. Absolutely. Shout out to Rock. What the?
Shut me coming from my bag. I was that she
The
debuted.
bootleg bag.
That bag has been shit. He got the bootleg bag. His teeth.
Oh, that's real. That is authentic.
Okay.
Oh,
Yo, the one thing is gonna piss him off.
Now, I don't
That's
do
the
that.
one thing that's gonna piss him off.
Right.
I don't do
The goddamn-
I'm not a whore.
Not that one there.
Give it to the material.
Not a
The bag
whore.
is over.
The bag material.
Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. You see this tag, niece? You see this tag? And then on the back it says what? MLB Rock Nationwide. Because even when I'm not there, I'm there.
That's
Hey,
a
yo.
Fanatics Fest
Throw your
ass
diamonds up.
t-shirt.
Did you throw your diamonds up? You threw your diamonds up?
Yeah, he did.
Hold on.
No. That was definitely AKA. I didn't like how the wrist looked on that. That was definitely AKA.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Calling Jermaine big ass niece is funny as hell.
You told him that a million times.
God
Yo,
damn.
Lord.
I'm sorry. Your favorite podcast just can't do this.
Can't do it.
They cannot.
That
I
was
guess,
the Delta sign.
That was the Delta sign. Yes, there was something else going on. I guess.
That was like when Cameron was president. That what the Rock was did. It's different now.
that
Cameron was president?
Yeah,
Rockefeller Records? Yeah,
for a
Jay.
little bit, yeah.
Oh, Rockefeller Records, not Def Jam. Sorry.
No.
Hell.
Nah.
Remember when Dame Dash made Cameron the president when Jay-Z was out on vacation? And he
That's what we talk about.
That's what started it. That's what started it right there. Started the ending.
How you go? Like, it's so crazy looking at Dame Dash. I know we got to talk about wrestling, but like looking at where he fell from like that to like Numb McGums, like
it's just you got to realize that like when you are propped up by something else, someone else, and the prop go away, the people see, all right, that's all right. Now what?
Yeah.
See, I would just ha he and keep it moving. But when he starts affecting his kids, when he starts affecting his kids, that's like something completely different. Because I feel like as a mother, you're supposed to protect your kids like forever, in my opinion. I'm not saying that you have to support them forever, but if your kid is pulling your weight and pulling her weight and you're not pulling your weight and you're sharing something and now her livelihood is jeopardized because you didn't do what you were supposed to do as a parent, as she is helping you, that I can't even, like, I think that tops everything for me.
Man, he talked so crazy when he had that Jay-Z card in his back pocket.
He did.
Remember how he was talking to never mind. You know what? Never mind.
The only thing I wish that was different about Rockefeller, and I know we got to get to wrestling, was, and they used to always say she was lazy, but one person who was very integral to the hits from, I want to say, Hard Not Life era up into before the Blueprint started. Like that period was Amil.
Yes.
Hooks.
Yes.
When you think about hooks, when you think about,
she was a hook girl, like the Charlie Baltimore.
Can't get with the Rockefeller click though. Switch your flow, nigga. What?
You ever seen the Ray Charles movie?
Yeah.
Y'all seen the Ray Charles movie, right?
Yeah.
Remember when they was in the studio and I think him and Regina Hall had got into it.
Regina King.
Jada King, yeah. And the nigga said, "Hey man, go down there and give me a Hey Johnny girl," or whatever he said. Amil was a goddamn Hey Johnny girl. Let's keep it a bill. They could have called somebody else and spoke all soft. They could have called Vita from Murder Inc. and did the same thing.
Y'all said she was the hook girl?
I don't know, because the tone is different. Amil's tone, she had a very, like, one thing that you have to give her is that her vocal is signature.
Yeah.
Nobody really sounds like
a woman from New York with a husky voice.
Wait. She didn't have a husky voice.
Her voice was real monotone.
It was.
And it was like a soft kind of like smokiness to it. It's a very different tone. You know who female rapper? You know what female rapper sounds like Amil now? Bia.
Who?
Bia.
You said who?
Bia.
Glasses and a blonde.
Bia. He don't know.
Fendi for Bottega, something for the she had that song that was out, but you know what I'm talking about, Cal.
She be doing the hooks?
No,
Bia don't got the hooks like that. Amil got the hooks. She's a hooker.
But Amil got you.
All right, yo.
You remember Can I Get Her? She was on the Can I Get Her? She had Nigga What Nigga Who. She Hey Poppy. Even if they don't understand the flow, they understand the dough. They got them yelling, Hey Poppy. No shade.
Why was she there?
People can say
she wasn't there. Fox wasn't there. Fox
no, but why was Amil there though?
I don't know why.
She's deep. She's like
deep in the kids.
Deep undercover. Like she doesn't want to be.
Yeah, she done.
No, why? No. I mean, like, why was she there to begin with?
I don't know.
I think she was on the block, right?
I will say this:
she was part of the block.
Her first album, her only album.
She had an album.
Yes,
she better have had an album. Shit.
Yeah, it came out in 2000. So in 2000, I'm getting ready to give you some female rap history. In 2000 was a very crowded year.
I'm good on rap.
You had Notorious K.I.M. I know, but let me talk my shit.
No. Go ahead.
You had Notorious K.I.M. You had Trina the Baddest Bitch come out that same year. You had Rod Digger Dirty Harriet came out that year. You had Amil All Money Is Legal came out that year.
Oh, that's what it was.
That was big. And when you actually listen to Amil, because I bought Amil's album, and when you listen to Amil's album, it was too early. I challenge any hip hop historian, any hip hop fan, to go back and listen to All Money Is Legal, and a lot of what she was doing on that album is the standard now.
That record, the single was the
It's like every rapper wanted to rap on that beat.
They still do.
Yeah,
every rapper
that was one of the beats. Yeah,
they still do.
And not for nothing, another distinction about her album, Just Blaze did most of it.
Just Blaze.
Yes.
And she was singing.
What basketball game was that in?
She had a lot on it. So I challenge hip hop fans: if you listen to All Money Is Legal from 26 years ago, you'll listen to it now and be like, "Damn, this bitch was too early." Because
she should have had a second album.
They didn't invest in her. They didn't invest in her properly.
That album didn't do anything.
It didn't because here's why. Because that album for the era was the wrong album for that. She was the wrong artist for that time. She was great for hooks, but as far as a solo artist, an artist like that would do better now than in that era. because
it was
a hooker.
Hookers would do better now than.
All right,
Y'all playing with her. Don't do that.
But I'll say this. I'll say this to your point, Gideon, is that machine at that point in time, that machine was all about intent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, Jay-Z is the rapper who told you niggas that everybody on the block was talking about Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. It didn't happen, right?
Yeah, right.
Like, no one else in the history of rap has done something like that, right? So their intent on Rockefeller was everything. And if you couldn't work that, they were like the machine that they were trying to put out, and you didn't fit inside that intention, they were going to throw you to the side.
And not for nothing, she wasn't signed to Rockefeller. She was signed to Columbia.
Oh, really?
And that's how she got the Beyonce feature, because Beyonce Destiny's Child was on Columbia. So Amil and Columbia at the time did not know how to properly market any rap artists in general, let alone a female rapper. She would have been better off going to Craig Kalman over at Elektra. I mean, not at Elektra, at Atlantic. Craig Kalman was at Atlantic at the time. Atlantic at the time had Trina. They had Lil' Kim, of course. Atlantic always knew, and Atlantic now has Cardi B. Atlantic always knew how to push female rap.
Thing, yeah. It's been
Columbia did not know how to push female rap. And the field was very, 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 very crowded at that time. So I challenge you, I'm going to leave it alone, but if you go listen to that record, it was good, because the opening track, Smile For Me, was one of the realest, like, to this day. What she was talking about on that opening track was so real and so authentic, and it was real life. Like, the stuff she talked about being on food stamps, stealing clothes out of stores for her children. Like, she was talking some real shit, but it got real.
She was one of the scamming ass niggas?
She was a booster, yeah.
That's very funny, Cal.
I remember making sure that
very funny.
You can say that. She was like, I remember making sure that the coast was clear so I can boost us some motherfucking clothes to wear. Even then, food stamps that was never enough. Like, she was saying real shit. But with hip hop, if you are, to Fam's point, if that era of rap was very specific, and if you did not have a hard tone,
right,
a strong vocal, it wasn't going to work. But the material was there. The song with Carl Thomas, Quarrels, the song with Rod, like, she talked about being a
it sounds like they gave her, but this is, as you like explain this, those were the albums we were getting from, like, those, like the Just Blaze production, the R&B.
But it was like, a different type of Just Blaze production. It wasn't the Just Blaze that the Just Blaze we know, like the Breeze and all that. It proved to me that Just Blaze could do pop and R&B.
Oh no, for sure.
That's what her album honestly was. You could hear Just Blaze. It was kind of like a demo for him to show the business that I can do more than one thing.
Said Justin just said Just Blaze was just Justin then.
Justin?
Just like a lot of people don't know, to Justin's
yes, she was Rock's first lady.
Keep clowning Amil, but Justin's point, a lot of people don't realize that Kanye West did Heartbreaker, Lil' Kim Heartbreaker on Notorious K.I.M., and he produced Came Back for You.
No, I knew he did. You could tell he did Came Back.
Yeah, he produced Heartbreaker, but D-Dot got the credit. But that's a Kanye West beat.
The Came Back shit was fucking fire.
Yeah. Yep.
Does this look like a Coogee?
From a distance, yeah.
It does, but it's dope.
It feel like them and Coogee went to school together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked at Coogee paper.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a little bit of female rap history. I love that era.
Shout out Amil. Hopefully the check is in the mail.
Yeah, now she owe us.
She
ain't talk about her that much.
Rock said
super chat.
This segment lasted longer than her career, is what Rock said.
I mean, hey,
you're a piece of shit.
That's how we DDM was talking about his trip to New York, and I know that Mimi also took a trip to New York this weekend to partake in the Saturday night's main event.
Mimi, if you don't
New
put
York
your clothes
Knicks
on and get on camera.
Extravaganza.
Let her titties breathe. Leave her alone.
Boy, what?
You know,
Underneath.
That's the name of the episode, Cal. Cal, that is the name of the episode.
Underneath.
Let her titties breathe.
you know when I get home.
I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired.
I put it on the list.
Now you put it on the list.
I like Pretzel Poutine is a really good title.
We're going to take that bag and my mother's titty and we're going to put it in the back.
Oh my God.
That mother will be in the ocean.
Y'all ain't shit.
I ain't gonna lie, when I used to get home from work before I started losing weight, I used to take my shit off, let my titties breathe. After being in them business suits and shit.
Hold on. Wait, you took your bro off?
No, I wore shapewear, so I wore it to hold it in.
Really? Shut up. No, you didn't.
Titty breathe is the name of the episode. Can I make
You don't
titty?
look like in a dress shirt. So I wear
Google
you know, they
titty.
shapewear for men. And it'll hold everything in. It'll hold
Titty
it in.
bad SEO?
Yeah, hold it in. And
like a
I
sensor?
come home and I peel my shapewear off and let my titties breathe.
Wow. Like a sensor if I put titty in the title or titties?
Well, just use Yitty.
You gotta use D's. You gotta use
D's. Titties. Titties.
You know, sometimes when it's a long day, you gotta let your titties
breathe.
Hey, special with nobody. Mind your business.
This is your fault. This is your fault. 10 minutes ago, the episode was pretzel poutine until D started talking about taking his titties out. It ain't my fault.
After work Yitties.
It ain't my fault. After work Yitties is funny. Mimi.
It ain't my fault. Yep.
Yes, it is.
You have fun at Saturday Night's Main Event?
I had a blast at Saturday Night's Main Event. Did not go to Fanatics Fest. Do have FOMO over that because I feel like the city was jumping when I came into the city about I came into the city like 3:30ish and the city was popping. But the minute
too cool for school.
You gotta show up. You gotta show up
try
on
to
time
play too cool for school. No.
I was gonna go, but I just didn't plan properly. I did not know that Club Shay Shay segment was gonna be so early in the morning. I thought it was gonna be in the middle of the day.
You done planned a spa day.
I did my nails and I had to get my cleaning.
Wait, so what Shay
cleaning.
Shay was what time during the day?
10:30 a.m.
10th inside at Fanatics Fest?
Yes. And
what the fuck?
Let me ask you, Norman. Let me ask you a question.
10:30?
No,
it was very Norman. It was very Norman.
I was wondering if now. My granddaughter always told me if I'm gonna wrestle in the ring, it better be a woman.
What's wrong with 10:30?
She ain't active at 10:30.
10:30 means that Mimi had to be up at 9.
Mimi don't turn into Mimi till 12:35.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Out the door early.
I was active because I had to get my nails done. I had a 10:30 nail appointment, and then I had a 9 o'clock teeth cleaning. So. So if I canceled, and I found out about it because I was talking to Tay. Tay was gonna meet me, and when she was like, "Oh, girl, it's 10:30," and I was like, "Wait, 10:30?
Did it stream anywhere?
Was she smoking a pork?
So I was.
All right. Let me ask you this question, Mimi.
I was doing my nails.
Once you heard 10:30, like what verbiage? Like, cause I love like how like expressive niggas is. Like, what verbiage did you use to tell her you ain't gonna make it? Did you just call it a B word real long? Yeah. Like, how did you say you wasn't gonna make it?
No,
how did you say it?
Outstanding.
Oh man. Then I said, but by the time I found out, it was too late for me to cancel without getting charged for the cleaning.
Damn.
Because the nail appointment I could push.
Yeah, just put some boxing gloves on. Go ahead down there to see Norman.
Them Dennis, they say nah. Give me that.
Yeah, Dennis ain't playing that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm waiting for what that bill gonna look like from last week right now.
Jesus. Oh shit.
So I streamed it while I was getting my nails done.
That shouldn't be crazy.
Oh, no.
You have dental insurance?
Yes.
Yeah, but they still
No,
charge it all
no.
day. They
No, I'm
still
just
charge
saying, because he act like he ain't got insurance. I'm like, your insurance should cover a standard pull. Now, what else you get done?
Who you
That was
talking about? Oh, you talking to Cuz? I'm thinking you talking about Mimi.
No, because he said he can't wait. He waiting to see that bill. I'm like, you just got a tooth pull. They
I don't know. Them niggas was like, I pulled my card out at the end. They was like, oh no, we gotta send it there and see what they going.
Oh no, you good.
They did it
But
after.
the way them niggas was talking,
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't like how the lady was talking. She was like, yeah, I gotta run it by and see what them people.
See if they cover what they cover.
Your insurance
the lady,
cleaners and extractions.
She was having too much good of a time.
Nigga, ain't we talking about Fanatic Fest?
Yeah.
Mimi had to get her teeth clean. That's where we got here. So you got there 3:30, Mimi? And
So
you
I
went
got 3:30. I had my mother's watching TV. I'm sorry. I had to make sure. So I had dinner with a friend. So I had. You ever been to? Y'all been to Nick and Steph's down?
Nigga Steph.
Moke and
Nick
Steph.
and
I've done nigga stuff.
I've done nigga stuff. I love Moke and Steph.
Nick and Steph. So I went to the steakhouse under the garden.
Is that the joint we went to when we had the smoke drink?
Maybe.
Is it by the garden?
Yes, it's right under the garden.
Yeah, we went there.
To nigga Steph.
And Mrs. Fred.
Nick and Steph's, yeah.
Yeah, we was there doing nigga stuff.
Nigga stuff and nigga stuff, yeah.
Right. So went there, had some Branzino, and then took our asses inside. The garden does an amazing job of running the merch stand so that the lines are long, but it's moving like it's 1, 2, 3. So I copped the Knicks OTC shirt, and Jesus. I thought of you. I thought of you, DDM, when you talked about the quality of the shirt, and the quality of this shirt is Sportique. This shirt feels so good. The material of this shirt, like I didn't understand what you were talking about until I pulled this shirt yesterday out the bag because I didn't even feel it there. That shit feels so good.
Yeah,
it's dope. I said I had to tell Math about this shirt, but the shirt feels super good. Got that. Went to our seats. Show started very well. It was very entertaining. That whole weekend was for the New York Knicks. It was WWE's celebration of the New York Knicks and Danhausen. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not. I like Dan. Listen, I keyed for 6 minutes straight during that segment. He's funny as fuck. I think he's great where he's at. But the Knicks Danhausen thing, I'm done. It's over.
Knickshausen.
Yeah, but that was the grand finale though. You was there for the grand finale.
They got the blimps. Everybody was on their feet. Like the city loved Jalen Brunson. Like absolutely loved Cat. Like the garden went completely up. It was interesting to be because I normally see these types of segments on TV. I've never been there in person. I think
they're shouting out the team and doing all that like city love and stuff.
No, like having a high post celebrity in the building in their programming. I think the only thing like interesting that I've been in that was in real time was that remember when they did that Raw after 19 years of not being in the Raw? And they had a Raw at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. And it was like completely star-studded. That's the Raw that me and Issa went to.
Issa, right?
And Demon Diva. Yeah. So that was the most high post Raw I had ever been to. And so it was like the energy was high. And that last segment, that tag match was good. they went up for Nick. And that last segment, like it was something. It was something. Like the New York loved them. Love.
You saying they went up for the Knicks niggas?
Knicks, like
oh, I thought you said
segment.
Nick.
No, Nick too. Nick as well.
Nick who?
Nick, what you call it? What is Nick the GM?
Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
I was like, Nick.
That nigga said Nick Van X.
Nick Van Exel.
Nick Aldis.
Who was Nick?
So the big I guess that's probably one of the bigger storyline things out of the show was during the tag match. Nick Aldis making himself known. Gunther was about to get a count, and Nick Aldis grabbed the ref's leg and pulled him out the ring. And then later on, he bust Gunther upside the head with the belt.
Why didn't we get, if we're gonna get like, all this Nick Aldis stuff is cool for me. I don't have any problem.
Right.
But why do we never get Nick and Scott?
It's been the last couple years. There's always a conversation between the two, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, and at some point I'm like, is this going to be the start of a Raw versus SmackDown War Games at Survivor Series? And they may act because they both they're both former NWA World Heavyweight Champions, I believe.
Yes.
So I mean, like it's not like
I would go to that.
There's not too many times where they've had GMs who could rap that could get in, actually be able, because I'm assuming we're getting a Nick Aldis Gunther SummerSlam announcement.
Yes.
Well, yeah, they already made it.
But is there going to be steps on it? Do you think? Because I'm wondering. My whole again, it's a storyline wrestling conversation, but I do wonder what happens with and outside this story. Like on either way, I don't think we've ever. People say McMahon Austin. I feel like that felt different than this. I
great to see a long time right there.
And McMahon owned the company, like his whole it's one thing where the guy who writes the checks is like, I'm going to eliminate you in front of everybody that you're trying to embarrass me. Like, no shade. Nick Aldis isn't he's an employee.
Right.
He's running your shit. Like, it's a little different.
Here's the thing. Especially with Gunther and the starts and stops with him over the last like 2.5, 3 years. I feel like this company booking wise will always feel indebted to him. Like, I feel like they've had so many things, so many big things that he's been involved in. And when it comes for him to catch the flowers, for him to catch his bouquet at the back of the goddamn DJ booth, there's always been a problem with whoever was throwing, right? And so I feel like they'll always, specifically at the booking level, because we got to look at this company differently, because we know that they serve at least 3 different masters.
Something going on.
When booking wise, this company is always going to feel indebted to Gunther, because he got them through some places and some spaces and did some really good things and never got his payoff yet. And so I think they'll periodically do things like feed niggas like Adam. I'm sorry,
Nick Aldis.
Nick and you know, because just shout out to Nick and all the nice grocery stores that he owns. But like they will feed guys like Nick to him, because if Nick gets the tar beat out of him, it don't do nothing.
It don't matter
at all. And I know, Cal, that's what you're looking for, is the matter of the tar kicking, and it don't matter.
It's not going to matter, but I think that it's the one. Like, there's 2 things that were interesting. I don't know if we'll get to the one, but like, there's like a conversation that happens on the timeline, and then there's something that like WWE puts out that kind of, you know, it's the 180, I guess. AJ Styles the other day, there was a quote from him. I think it was on his podcast or was an interview on a podcast where he was I think he has like a Phenomenal One podcast or something like that. He was talking about how WWE kind of shied away from the career killer aspect of Gunther with the conversation of, you know, it's a big thing, but you don't want to keep, you don't want to go, you know, like have that be the well that you go to all the time. But it's one of those things where I literally I watched episode 2 of Unreal from season 3, and that is all about Gunther being the one to retire John Cena, and they made a point to like Triple H to say, this is, you know, recognize how big of a deal this is, and what the energy that he's transferring to you and what you can do with that. And I think it's not to say that the WWE universe wouldn't fish for that type of stuff, but when he kills a career and then is immediately like, all right, we're going to tease him and AJ Styles. All right, they were going to be booking him to WrestleMania with Rey Mysterio until Rey Mysterio got injured, and I think they were saying, shout out, and I think they were some dirt sheets say that Rey may kind of maneuvered his way out of, you know, retiring at a time where he may not want to retire. But and then there was a conversation with Brock Lesnar. I think there's things that got built up, some in storyline, some by the WWE universe, because he can't be the guy winning the title. I don't think they want him to be the world champion right now on either brand. So, and it's like an Obafemi thing. It's like some of these other people where they got to figure out the hamster wheel that they run on before they get to do the thing. I know, I see how Math gets disgruntled with situations like that, because a lot of people would wish that it was, I don't know if it's a Dragunov, I don't know who the other person would be, but they would wish that it was a different program than the Yamin with the suit on. Which,
yeah, Gunther and Dragunov had great matches in NXT. I'm not mad at the Aldis thing. I think maybe he loses. There could be an angle for him in Thunder Thighs, but I think that
what you think, DDM?
I think that the question is, does Scrap Daddy even Pierce, does Adam Pierce even want to wrestle anymore? That may be a thing, but he doesn't want to do that.
I honestly, I would doubt that. I think maybe do they want him to wrestle is the conversation.
That's probably the best point.
Yeah, I feel like rappers always want rap. You know what I'm saying?
If it was his choice,
because it's not like listen, nigga like that, right? Who's been doing things for years and moving and shaking. Both of them niggas, you know what I mean? Nick Aldis, Adam Pierce, in great shape, right? Them niggas don't stay in good shape for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They would love to come. What you say, nigga? I feel like them niggas always
stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready.
I will say this. Oh, Dragunov having visa issues. I was wondering what was going on with him.
Really? Have hated on wrestling all year. Visas have been hating. Beast Mortos just got his visa approved last week.
Yeah, it's been a lot of visas.
Have been killing pro wrestling all year.
That's crazy. He white, so I thought he would be fine.
He white, yeah. Visa issues preventing WWE talent from appearing on TV. This is from a month ago.
Wow.
Joe Hendry and Ilya Dragunov, they weren't on, and Joe Hendry just got back on main roster shit the other day.
Because and I know we all talk about, well, we don't all talk about it, but the internet loves to talk about a fumble, right? And I asked this question you said earlier. Fumble.
Okay.
Ilya Dragunov is one of those guys where I know I personally thought it was a guy that the office, quote unquote, was into.
Mm-hmm.
And the people was all into. But then there was these niggas don't. I just haven't seen anything good long term with anybody smaller than a certain size over there in a minute, and I feel like I just feel like it's maybe not the place for a small guy.
Well,
you've been saying that for years.
Yes.
We was
The niggas sitting
Seth
on
Rollins
the
is a small guy.
Seth Rollins ain't a big guy.
Yes, Seth Rollins isn't a big guy, but he's a big presence.
The little ones, like the Dragon.
He's also Dragon Lees and the Johnny Wrestlers and the goddamn all them niggas that have great match.
The good hands.
The good hand is the goddamn mark of death in WWE at this point.
I don't know why they do say 205 Live. Just keep it.
Because they didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't care
about them niggas. They just wanted to hoard the indie niggas. That was the purpose. Yep. They was like, give me this guy who's hot on the indies. Give me this guy. Give me this guy. And they don't care about them niggas. That's not their brand. And they keep showing it to us. They keep
show it to them every week. Every week they show it to them.
I was watching TNA while we were filming, while we were on the show, and I noticed Wendy Chu, Thea Hale. Thea Hale's on TNA.
Yep.
And I didn't know Thea Hale did she get released? I didn't know she got released.
No, I want to say she had a match on TNA last week, and that was the first time I saw her have a whole.
Yeah,
she may have been over there before, but yeah, I think she's just there.
Still in bed. They still got throw in the bed.
Okay.
She's beat. I want to say she's low key. I think she may have a program with Natty coming. I want to say she was involved with the Natty program with Jade Parker this week on NXT, but yeah, she's been showing up on TNA as of late. No, that good hand. I mean, what did Haynes say in the chat? I mean, you think that may be the issue with Mello? I think there's a lot of them people that when you can shout out to Darian Bengston, when you go to WWE and they know that it's what they said about Apollo Crews on LFG. Oh, you have a match with Apollo? Oh, you got an easy night. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Those people that are so good that they can make a broom have a 5-star match, those are the kind of people that they don't tend to be like, all right, now you're about to be on the World Heavyweight Championship track. It doesn't happen. Ask Shorty G.
And that's the guy that they come in and they tell like, this guy, we love him because he keeps his head down, he shows up early, leaves late, and that's all true. But he'll never get it. Never. I
think he might get it this summer in SummerSlam.
You better get the IC title.
What do you mean by smaller guys?
Smaller guys? What you mean? Short man.
So sometimes it's just height. But sometimes it's guys who aren't
mentality.
Because even like Shorty G is kind of a swoller guy, and that helps him along, right? But like guys who are just smaller wrestlers who are known to like be very have a high aptitude for in-ring work. It's
Vince McMahon was a size queen, and that is still the case.
Right, my nigga.
Don't want no eeny, meeny, teeny, weeny, sheeny, weeny, short. No short.
Did I tell you guys about the Haitian guy that I used to date that had the pencil?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
He did tell us so.
He did tell us.
Yes.
We did hear about.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Little Sapa. He said, Lil Sapa didn't have no say.
He didn't even sharpen it.
Lil Sapa didn't have no say.
Odysseus in the cave with the sniper.
No, get him out of here. Get this nigga out of here. Anybody make
Khal move along.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I love y'all. But any of you niggas start spilling all Vaughny about the Odyssey, which I haven't seen, I am sniping niggas.
Yeah, I was gonna say earlier.
Well, listen,
it's a Roman story. It's no.
No, I am sniping niggas out the chat.
I was gonna say something earlier.
It's literally history.
No. It is.
Who is it? Is Beowulf in this?
Is Beowulf?
Yes.
Is Beowulf in this one?
Him and Conan the Barbarian is in now.
Is Grindel?
That's Thundar the Barbarian. It's Thundar the Barbarian.
Everybody that's in it is online right now.
Yeah, you know Grindel's cousin.
You better hurry up, fam.
Grindel's cousin Thurl, right?
Fucking ridiculous.
Because I'm seeing it on Friday again, and I don't know.
No, I will snipe niggas, I promise you. I'm
Saturday, I mean.
You know what my life is like right now.
I'm going to see it.
No, but I can't hold
next
water.
year.
I've been trying.
Math ball tickets for summer 2027.
God dang it.
Math will see that shit next
Odyssey
Christmas.
or reel to reel, nigga. I saw
Math got tickets in April in Saudi Arabia to see the Odyssey.
Math gonna listen to it at the library.
I saw it.
Oh shit! Oh, this is crazy.
This is crazy. Nigga, I went to the library.
Thursday night when I called out, and then I saw it Saturday morning at 11:30.
And then nigga saw it, and then he had another opportunity to see it again.
The second time I didn't see it live.
D Skills
this weekend.
D Skills said he got Spider-Man tickets for next week on Wednesday. I'll spoil y'all next week. Now D Skills
Wednesday tickets. I need Wednesday tickets.
D Skills.
I leave Thursday. I need to see a Wednesday.
Hold on, what? Wait.
If my screening for Spider-Man is earlier than yours, can I spoil the movie in your DM?
Now I smack a nigga for
Spider-Man is when?
Friday next week, the 31st.
I need a Wednesday ticket because I smack a nigga
Spider-Man brand new day.
I need a Wednesday.
Hold on, wait.
Did you watch the last Spider-Man movie?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, he back.
Hey, khal.
What up?
Hey, khal. I'm getting a hysterectomy next week, so I'm not gonna make
His sister is getting rectomy, so he ain't gonna be around.
Yeah, I got a hysterectomy next week, so I ain't gonna make the show. I'm gonna come back.
Your jail wallet getting.
I'm gonna come back with a. I'm gonna come back with a bag to the Nas show, right?
Oh shit! Nas 35. Do it. Get a crumpled up bag and just write Nas 35.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be one of them. Thank you, man. It's gonna
Spider-Man come out next week.
Spider-Man's out next week.
Do I gotta watch anything before that?
This goddamn bag.
I just watch. Go to New Rockstar. Just go to New Rockstar.
I'm pretty. I don't know if it's. I don't know how standalone it is, but I mean, all the advertisers been like,
"What is he doing?
Yeah, remember when we forgot about you? Yeah, we don't remember you still. Oh, they don't remember me.
And
they fighting all these other people. It's all that. It's all that.
I feel like what's going to be important though is shows like the what's the goddamn lawyer? The blind lawyer, Daredevil. I feel like Daredevil is going to be important. And any of that street level stuff is going to be important for the Spider-Man movie because I feel like that's going to be the lower level.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's a good point. Daredevil Born Again.
Is that a movie?
It's a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not watching
it. Gonna be in there with the same outfit on
because they are in Hell's Kitchen. They're all in Hell's Kitchen. So,
yeah, this is what I'm saying. And this is really a Spider-Man Punisher movie.
Spider-Man.
Hold on,
and the Hulk is in it too.
And the Hulk is
Spider-Man Punisher Hulk. Yeah, that's
what Hulk. The
green one.
I believe it's gonna be two of them. I think we're gonna start Hulk.
So I gotta watch the movies.
Nah,
I don't
TV.
No, the movie is what you should go.
I don't think you have to watch any of the movies between No Way Home and Brand New Day.
No, you can watch it. You can watch it standalone. Strange did do a spell to make
to get him.
So you saw the last one. So you
should be good. Yeah, you should be. You should be good just to watch the movie. If you want to watch the Daredevils to see what was going on in the city in between.
Is that Ben Affleck?
Hey,
no.
Listen, Vincent D'Onofrio nicer than all them other white niggas.
He's a very good actor.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
He play Fist.
Nardwuar.
The nigga, remember the nigga that was the alien that was the bug in Men in Black?
Did you ever see Full Metal Jacket?
Oh my God! Are we talking about wrestling?
No,
we were.
Talking about no wrestling. They seen
we were.
Yeah.
No.
Did y'all see that
ADHD on the screen?
And we ain't talking about wrestling in 40 minutes.
Because it's whack.
I'll say this. I'm glad that we had a conversation with Darian Bengston to start the show, because I will say I've not really watched I watched Raw,
and it was not good.
And it was a Danhausen, Knickshausen recap show. It was terrible promotion for for SummerSlam to be 2 weeks away.
Yep.
It felt like a clip show. I will always watch SmackDown. SmackDown, you get at least 2 black people wrestling if you're lucky. Sometimes a woman and a man in that combination, which we got this past Friday. I tried to watch NXT. I like that Reign of Vulcans on the show.
I like the way they used her.
People need to get up on the torture rack, but like a lot of this stuff just ain't like, it's not vibing like that. Again, for SummerSlams to be next weekend. Yes,
next weekend.
This ain't clocking like that.
Nope.
Not the E.
They don't care. Like, they ain't worry about that.
It's not enough for me to travel to Minnesota, but they are $25 tickets.
Yeah,
I did see that there were $25 tickets. Let Corey tell it.
You go SummerSlam for $25.
Let Corey tell it. It's probably going to be a sneaky good show. I think
that's how they do. That's how they do. They undersell and then over deliver. Yeah. It's happened at several pay-per-views, and I'm okay with that. But
Rick brings up a good point. "Quote unquote," Mike Santana did show up at that. Just like I had a feeling, just like how they brought Ricky Starks in.
No,
yes, he is.
He rewatching the Jay-Z shows. What he's doing. He rewatching a Jay-Z and Amil.
Oh, he's back at the stadium.
He's right in the middle of the stadium. So Mike Santana, or whatever they're gonna call this man,
I hope it's just like Santana.
When I'm watching the show, because again, it was the same thing they did with Ricky Starks. They don't mention, just say, "Oh, this is one of them guys." He's been on the TV, but you know who this is. And then they went black. They went off air. There was a video online where he met with Shawn Michaels and they were taking photos, and they shook hands and everything. They still didn't. He didn't mention his name. They didn't say first or last name.
Mike. That nigga name gonna be Psych Montana.
It's gonna be Psych Montana. It's probably what the name gonna be. Something like that.
Mike Tansana.
Severn
Danza may have DDM watching NXT again. Is all I'm saying. Or maybe not.
It could be, but this is the thing. What I did realize is, once
good call,
NXT felt like developmental. It's not even the best show on Tuesday night at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
if you want to watch matches, go to YouTube.
If you've got a Ring of Honor. If Ring of Honor's on the Tuesday,
it's just on YouTube now.
Yeah,
you gotta, because they're having matches over that jump, and that's
because they do 500 matches. I think it's a different show than the Thursday show is the thing, which means they've got a gajillion matches they just be recorded. Because if that Tuesday show is 2 hours, you're getting like 15 matches, no bullshit.
Yeah,
they just wrestling. And it's a lot of black people too. It's a lot of black people on that show.
It's like
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet is always on that show.
Like Dark. It's all it is like Dark.
It's low key like Dark. Yeah. Jada Stone just won her match, I believe. Nah, but it's interesting to see how I don't want to say how how lackluster the this build feels, because I will say on the other side of the fence, this is the first time, and I'm not trying to be anything, but this is the first time where I've heard like AEW people on the timeline be like, I don't know about this pay-per-view build. Like it's been awkward is the most I've heard people say, unless it's Brian Alvarez. He don't like
because it's the pay-per-view where everybody's looking at Wembley. Right, and everybody's
it's a couple of things
past that joint. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so because you just gave us an amazing Wednesday show that booked Wembley more than it booked Redemption.
Yeah.
So if your TV is telling me Wembley is the thing, why am I gonna care?
Yeah, why the fuck am I watching this?
Well, I've heard a couple of things. What I was initially, and Sean Tragedy, if you're here, please correct me if I'm wrong. One thing that I heard initially was that this pay-per-view was the pay-per-view where MJF was supposed to be taking the title off of Kenny Omega, and I'm guessing because there was a change that was made, and he took the title, or Kenny took the title off of MJF earlier. They still had a pay-per-view set up, but then someone was online saying that because there's something to do with my AEW, they were going to be bringing pay-per-views every month.
What is my AEW?
That's AEW's. I don't want to call it their network, but it's their streaming service essentially. They have a fast channel where they run random TV programming of theirs, but you can buy the pay-per-views, and there's a lot of they're adding a lot of indie shows on there as well. Some of that stuff you can watch for free. Thank you, Sean Tragedy. So I think that there's some mix of, and again, I don't know if this is the first time we're dropping a pay-per-view that, you know, it may be a little quick. I don't know what it is, but I've seen a lot of that sentiment going on with this show, and it's kind of rough because, I mean, this is the show where Kevin Knight is going to be facing Kenny Omega for the AEW World Title. Tekla is going to be defending the AEW Women's World Championship against Willow Nightingale, and Maya World's going to be facing Hikaru Shida for the TBS Championship. Like there's three.
Who do Shida got naked pictures of? Them niggas love she the way they treat her.
They love Shida. No, they've been a fan of
naked pictures of somebody.
That naked pictures. I'm screaming.
I want to say she's a 3-time AEW Women's World Champion.
When I seen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Again, anybody remember any of them reigns?
No, I ain't gonna say that.
The first reign, I remember it because she would wrestle all the time. I think it was like a 200 some odd day reign. But the match, it was like she would wrestle, then you wouldn't see her. Then the announcer should be on the show.
House lately.
Because she had the Easter egg belt, right?
Boy, she look like she
held.
Yeah, she had the small belt.
She had the Easter egg belt. That's what I call it. That belt was ugly as shit.
Since she's returned lately, she's been rapping a lot more on the show. But yeah, I did want to. The other day when shout out 30-minute time limit, they looked at the show, and it was 8 matches. Right now, it's 10 matches, and I would not be surprised if
they're gonna add more. That's not enough.
There's more added, but we'll see. Again,
you got to be there till Thursday. They all really good.
AEW Women's World Championship. Willow Nightingale's back, and she's facing Tekla for that.
Yep.
Who you think gonna win that?
I hope Willow Tekla be drunk.
Tekla's gonna win that.
Yeah, I was gonna
like a good promo. I will say that I saw that young lady.
I really would love for Willow to win this, but Tekla and them, they just won them titles over there in Japan. I think they like having her on top right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against Tekla.
And plus, she's facing Mercedes. Is that the Mercedes match?
Yeah,
at All In. So
and you don't want Willow to lose again.
I mean, unless they're trying to do Willow Mercedes at Wembley.
I feel like they're trying to do a triple threat. That is really what I feel like.
I could see that as well. Matter of fact, I think in Mercedes' last promo, she made it a point to say that I beat both your asses and both your asses ran to Japan. She said that just the other day on Dynamite. So, Mark Davis is defending the national championship against Andrade. Andrade could take that title. It may be time.
That nigga Mike Papa was a new manager.
Yeah.
What you say about
Mike Papa with a new manager?
Yeah, I like Mike Davis.
I like Mike Davis. He one of them big.
I like him big and strong.
But he's like a
black.
You're surprised at how
no, Mimi, you black. Mimi put some clothes on and get on.
This list is in no particular order.
Inside holding a house coat together.
Kevin Knight said that if he wins the AEW World Championship, he's going to drop the TNT Championship because it won't be a 2 belts because he's got things to do with that world title. Sadly, the way that the timeline does the Young Lion, a dojo man, man, look, shout out Kevin Knight. Yeah, I want Kevin Knight. I think Kevin Knight gonna win. Fuck it. Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't do predictions on AEW.
No,
that's what Jim Ross said.
Never win.
That's what Jim Ross said.
Yeah, hey, Jim Ross, look, we not talking about. No,
he said, khal,
niggas at the BRP
talk about AEW.
He was sick, but yeah, it was funny to see that, and then the next day, WWE Radio. But
that might be the biggest story. Keep going, Cal. Keep going.
The Painmaker is facing Ciampa in a no holds barred match.
Oh, that should be cute.
Yeah, shout out to the creators online who are finally okay to admit that Jericho may need to go
away,
make a sandwich or something.
But I'll be honest, this won't be bad.
This won't be bad. Ciampa no holds barred. They're gonna make
Tommaso Ciampa in AEW is absolutely perfect.
Did y'all can I say this? I saw 2 social videos on AEW page, Ciampa related, because I don't know if people saw. They were in Boston. Gunn was there. Westside Gunn was there. He had the Celtics jacket that was all 4th roped out. He took the jacket on. Ciampa was like, "Can I see the jacket?" He put the jacket on and he hit whoever he was wrestling. I forget who it was with a move. And then he took and they posted it twice on their socials. Both times. The one time they said, "Can't believe he took bro jacket." Adam, say the man name.
I hope so.
Cal, they don't know who the fuck he is.
But 2 clips you put he right there.
But they don't know.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
What's that gun? They don't add him.
Who don't add him?
AEW.
Oh, ain't that his peoples?
They called him bro. I was confused. Anyway, Kyle Fletcher defending the international championship against Bandito.
That is match of the night.
That's gonna if they stick to everybody being banned from ringside.
I don't think it matters. Them the 2 best there's 2 of the best rappers on the card.
No, but
I'm
saying
best rappers together.
But
that's match of the night.
No, I hear you, but what I'm saying is Kyle Fletcher is Don Callis' family. They put everybody's banned from ringside. All I'm saying is if nobody goes to the ring and lets them do the rap, that will be much better than them trying to snake somebody out there at the end of that. I want to see pure rap, no shenanigans.
Probably they gonna shenanigans.
That's my only thing.
I think we're gonna get some on that.
100%. Cage and Colt defending the AEW World Tag Titles against the Death Riders. I'm thinking, Tragedy is saying Westside Gunn is TNA, so maybe that's why he's bro on their socials. Hey, say no more. I would not be surprised.
They did get that nigga they stage back in the day.
Yeah. Watch the Death Riders win the tag titles, and this be the beginning of the end of Cage and Cope. I got a feeling it's going to break up soon.
They need Cage and Cope for when the new morning or whatever they're gonna call them niggas comes in.
Yesterday's tomorrow,
which is a week away. There's a week and a half away.
Yeah, there was a grip. That was actually the funniest part of that dirt sheet announcement. That there's like 12, there's 12 former WWE superstars, including Kairi Sane and them, being free agents as of today, as we're recording now. But the biggest thing was Woods and Kofi, or Creed and Kofi, wouldn't be available until August 1st. So we'll expect an announcement somewhere incoming. There's another Death Riders tag match. This is Mox and Ospreay versus the Young Bucks.
That should be very good.
I was gonna say I imagine people are gonna love that shit.
Yeah, no, that match should be very good.
Not Math Damon. Hikaru Shida again defending that TBS title against Maya World.
Please let Maya World kick out face it.
I think Maya
World loses here, let's worry. To be honest.
Well, I think, and again, 30-minute time we was having this conversation too. I think the thing, she could very well win this match. I think Lou wants her to win this match. If she loses this match, she needs to be the one to take that title off Athena. And I think it's okay if you start her with a strong ROH Women's World Championship run, and let Athena go to AEW.
She could lose this match, but she would have to replace. She would have to replace Athena. Yeah, I think that's the match that they.
If she loses this and then loses Athena for a world title,
then it's over. Okay.
Yeah, then I would have no faith.
I don't think she's put here to win. I don't think she's here to win this match.
Okay.
But because you figure this was a lot of people didn't. I guess her and Mercedes. I wasn't surprised that she lost that match. This is like a story pay-per-view match that's outside of all of that. You know what I mean? Like it's a pay-per-view look that has nothing to do with any of that stuff. It's just a match. Homegirl can rap, and she's getting this opportunity.
Yeah, it's a match for them to have match of the night. Like, yeah, I don't think it's going to be match of the night. I don't agree with Cuz saying that what's his name is the match of the night. I think Kevin Knight and Omega will be the match of the night. But this is going to be this is put here to show you that Maya World is one of them.
Can go.
The reason why I say it's going to be a Bandito is because of the reverence AEW has of Bandito.
For that man.
I'm with you, but I feel like Kenny Omega has to Kenny Omega, and the Jet is here to show you that he's the guy.
He got something to prove.
Here's the thing: this is the match that has to show you that Kenny is supposed to be at Wimbledon. What they gonna tell that nigga, hey, that Jet need to be a paper airplane.
Yesterday they announced a 6-way ladder match to determine the number one contender for whoever wins between Fletcher and Bandito. That's Jack Perry, Beast Mortos, Commander, Mike Bailey, Nick Wayne, and El Clone. That's gonna be, that may steal it. That may steal it, honestly. A 6-man ladder match, yeah. And finally, so far, double chain tag team match, the Bang Bang Gang versus the Dogs. I mean, that's been a few that's been going on.
I don't like Honeycomb.
I don't get into Bang Bang Gang and all that shit. Yeah, I'm not
It's to be honest, I'm not really. To be honest, I'm just cracking jokes. I'm not super down on them niggas. But it's a fine situation. Like they're Bang Bang Gang is fine with me. They're fine. I don't dislike them. I'm not super into it.
No, it's really just like I don't.
Who is the Bang Bang Gang?
Billy Gunn's kids and
yeah.
I always say I think they belong in WWE. His kids.
No, they would make it.
I don't know if they can talk.
They're a tag team.
Yeah.
No. They did. Their entrance was fire.
It was hard.
Probably the best part. Yeah, entrance is probably the best.
That shit was fire.
It was a tag team version of Glorious. Which now, let's be honest, Tricks is a Glorious remix.
I like it. Trick with the fuzzy bill.
I'm lying.
I don't remember what
Trick said. Trick said Glorious. That's the same wheel. It's the same wheel. It's the same white light.
Oh,
what are you talking about? It's the same wheel. It's the same white light. It's just different music.
The light helps.
Yeah, it's the same thing. The light helps, yeah.
I feel what you're saying when you specifically talk about the light. It like when you think of Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble, those entrances.
I would love to see both of them side by side with no music.
Hold on. So what was Kenny Powers joint? Kennedy. Wasn't that Kennedy? Damon.
I'm with it.
When I come out.
What do you mean when you come out?
When you come out of where?
When I'm a wrestler.
Yo,
I'll fight you.
No, when I come out as a wrestler, when I like my entrance.
You gotta take bumps, nigga. Remember.
No.
We had this conversation.
Damn.
When I come out, it's gonna be a hit with the crowd because you're gonna see my graphic and it's just gonna be like khal, and then the crowd gonna go, "What's popping?" And then I'm gonna be like, khal. And the crowd gonna go, "What's popping?" And that's when my music gets.
What's popping?
Damon.
What's popping? Khal. What's popping? You supposed to go, Damon.
No.
That's how it's
workshop it. We will workshop.
Nope, I'm gonna get the niggas to play the Baltimore String Orchestra 15 minutes, and I'm just gonna stand at the top and look at my family.
There you go. I guess a couple of quick news hits before we get out of here. For those wondering, Bayley's not signed a new deal with WWE. Everybody thinks.
Watch for the Bayley. Watch for the blue man and look like he's walking, and then cross the
Tom.
Sweetheart.
When is the first time you seen this show, Tom?
Watch for the blue man.
I've been doing that for 10 years. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wildin'. They also said that Sheamus should be a free agent October 1st.
Oh man, and they're gonna have to wait for Halloween.
Yeah, I saw Zelina Vega's already. Zelina Vega's already cutting promos. I think she dropped a video where she was laying that character to rest. Zoe Stark is now Zoe Serrano. She was announced as one of the women for Athena's Metroplex Wrestling 4 that's going to be happening soon. Charity King was announced with that. Billy Starks. There's a number of women that were announced with that.
That's going to be fire.
That's it. They've got a good and that's only the what they released. Shout out Meek. Keep it locked to Meek for all things Metroplex. What they announced is just the first tease for the roster, and what they announced is already a lot. But yeah, it seems like everybody wants Pam to hit AEW. Go rap with her homegirl, assuming that she's going to be gone after this contract.
No, she ate everything over here.
I was thinking
everything on this side. She's going over there to to get 8.
Yeah.
She's been getting 8 over here. She's been eating over here. She's going to get 8 over here.
It's giving. Man said Bayley going to have a little Kim pose.
I'm dead.
All right. One more thing. I'm gonna talk about the matches at the
Pam will go over AEW. Pam will go over AEW. Be like, what? You gotta go on.
What? What?
I'm sorry, Darius.
You scared of the sick.
I'm sorry, Darius.
Now they about to throw lips at the shit. Handle it
right,
like
yo.
the mule bitch.
Ashe men's champion
I promise
Darius Carter is defending against Yaya.
my first name. I did it.
Sock no passe.
Sock no passe is amazing. Charity King is defending the Ashe Women's Championship against Savannah Evans. They've got Ugly Gang versus the Wild Jamaicans for the men's tag team championship. That's the name of the tag team.
Hey, Jordan, I got you too.
Shut up.
Yeah, I got you. My bad. It's been a crazy week.
Brother Fam got you. Darius Carter versus Billy Dixon. I guess that blood feud's got to come to an end. Treehouse Lee versus Saeed Al Sabah.
What are we doing?
Brother versus brother.
Cut it off.
Brother versus brother.
That's crazy.
Cut
it off.
No,
He's styling that shit.
Leave that on.
The quickest hair versus hair match of all time.
Leave it on, y'all. Leave it
on. I want.
Janai Kai versus Jordan Blade was just announced, and that's going to be a problem. Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Now.
And that's just a match. This is a match that they haven't on the show.
Yep.
Talk about stealing the card.
Indeed.
And they also announced Cedric Alexander versus SoFly Manny Lowe.
Okay.
Manny Lowe from here. So shout out Manny Lowe.
And what Cozone's going to be
not our Manny, it's another Manny.
They've got another week. I think that show is happening the same night as night one of SummerSlam. Yeah, so I'm not sure the time.
6.
I don't remember the last SummerSlam.
I think it's 6.
What time does SummerSlam start? That's 6?
No, SummerSlams is 3.
I ain't missing SummerSlam.
PM?
So yeah, it's 6. It's 6 p.m.
Okay, because my hope is that we can watch SummerSlam and watch Ashe uninterrupted.
So I think
this says 5.
I don't know if it's a conversation, but shout out to niggas that got YouTube TV, because they should be able to watch SummerSlam via at least the app.
I did see
the app is now advertising YouTube TV as one of the partner apps. So if you sign in,
I gotta try.
And now the interesting, I am of the belief that by the time SummerSlam happens, the integration should be complete to where you ain't even gotta sign in. You can just log on YouTube TV and watch the event, which is what they're planning. But right now, ESPN is already saying that YouTube TV is one of their partners. So if you download the ESPN app, you should already be able to sign in to Unlimited.
They better. I mean, they would.
Are you going to SummerSlam at your house, or are you going to be on at your trip?
He on the lane.
Yeah, outside. He in the wind for real.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna miss SummerSlam.
He on the lane.
But
just gonna be in the house watching it then, because don't nobody watch wrestling really. You know, one of my coworkers kind of threw shade. She was like, Manny, I went to watch wrestling. And she picked the wrong show because she watched NXT and not like over NXT. She watched NXT now.
The phony NXT. NXT phony right now. Let's keep it
good.
She was like, she's like, I just don't understand what your obsession is.
Damn.
I said, that's because you picked the wrong program, bitch. And then I opened the door.
You slammed the door?
I slammed my office door. I was like, I get the
fuck out. He closed his shirt and then he slammed the door.
Shout out, Bang.
I slammed my fucking door in that bitch.
I will say,
no clock to freak out.
Cal, I think before we get out of here, I feel like that move that happened this morning is a fairly substantial.
The WWE Radio?
WWE Radio, I think, is an interesting conversation because it speaks to not only, them kind of taking over a thing that, laid some had already kind of laid some ground down, but it speaks to like the way that TKO specifically is moving with the property.
Yeah.
Like I think it's interesting because we don't, them niggas is just taking stuff now at this point. Them niggas is like, yo, we gonna take it over, and we don't care about you niggas getting a variety of information or this and that. And I think everyone who has come out and expressed concern about the thing that they like that's outside of WWE getting covered, I think all your worries are valid. I think all those worries are, you know what I'm saying? You talk about their Sunday show who covers indie events. You're talking about their their Wednesday night after dark show that covers AEW, their Thursday night after dark show that covers that covers
but all that stuff is still gonna happen, right?
It's supposed to, but
I think the busted or the main show is going to be WWE proper.
Wait,
I think that's what I took out of everything. The main show is going to be WWE proper, and everything else
get this
remains
nigga.
the same. I just don't know how long everything else continues to remain the same because
this starts Monday. So
what is it?
I have a concern. I have a couple of concerns. The concern is the other shows, right? The listening ship, or I forget the word I want to use. And then my thing is, why wouldn't you just keep the network? I always go back to the network, right? Like all of this stuff could have lived on the network. The podcast could have lived on the network. The library could have lived on the network. All of this stuff could have lived on the network. And now you're piecemealing here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, because you can't listen. Because when you put it on the network, here's the thing: is when you put these things on the network, you own it, but you just own it. So you're worried about listenership, right? But when you have these different properties, you know what I'm saying? You have the Steph pod, the Taker pod, the Cody pod, right? Is what you own. Is instead of just trying to use those things for ratings on your own thing, is you sell those things as a property. So they sell.
I understand how that works. I get how that works. I get how licensing works.
All they did was build that stuff up, and they
but all you have done, regardless of whether they're building it up, that's yet to be determined. I'll be honest with you. I think that they're getting a little bit of cachet, but I don't think that they're getting the cachet that they think they were going to get, because I feel like it feels like a slut out. It feels like Peacock. You were with Peacock for a very long time. You weren't just with Peacock. You were with Universal for a very, very, very long time, like decades and decades. And so Peacock came in late. You came in early. Mm-hmm. You gave it up early, and then Peacock came in late, and then now you kind of disowned Peacock. Like you can't. I think NXT is on. Is NXT on there?
No, they're on YouTube. I mean, on CW. I'm sorry,
CW.
So they're on CW. So there's no W. There's not even a tag there because my profile looks completely different. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, they took my Bianca Belair picture right.
Yes.
Damn.
I was like, "What's going on?" And then I went to Netflix, and Netflix is only Raw driven, right? And so the numbers are okay, but you really don't know because Netflix is streaming and they can do whatever they want with those numbers. So who knows what those numbers really are. So you still got the hoe on the side at the USA, right? And so that's Friday kind of like exactly. And you're just you're just like spreading your legs all over the place. what it feels like. And ESPN just went and did all of that. I feel like WWE, they gave up too soon, right? Because they were the girl. They had it all. And I can say that. They had it all, okay? And then they went to and slutted out to these people that had debt. They had debt. You see, this is why I can't. This is why.
Serving sternum is
crazy. Serving sternum is crazy.
So,
but that's the thing.
Wait, hold on. They went and they now are supporting these baby daddies. That's what it feels like. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a bill that they need to pay. He's paying for this person to get their nails done. She's paying for his cable bill. He's paying for his cell phone bill. And then what's going to happen in the end? What's going to happen? Because now, guess what's suffering? The creative is suffering.
Yes, because that's been the thing that everybody's been complaining about for the last 6 to 8 months. And the truth is that it's mad niggas that they serve. They have mad masters. It's new masters, old masters that they don't got to fool with no more. But the problem is they keep telling you is our product is disposable. So whoever got the pocket that night,
the stuff
is who's getting served.
Yeah,
and tonight,
so my husband tonight. It's all
yes.
So when you and whoever if the nigga that's on my TV, you know what I'm saying, as USA or Netflix or eventually ESPN, who just, you know what I'm saying, they got rid of mad hoes and telling the WWE that I got rid of all my hoes for you, and that's cool. But you understand that everything is a commodity, and your TV and everything that you draw is a commodity. And what we're doing is we're setting our narrative, right? Them niggas is out here like, all right, well, we used the good folks over there, busted open to say XYZ element OP. Now, those folks used to have Tony Khan on a radio every Thursday, I believe, or every Wednesday before the show, Wednesday mornings. And it was to push whatever story that they were trying to tell, right? And I'm going to be honest, it's going to be very difficult to listen. As someone who listens all the time, it's going to be very difficult to listen and expect fair and balanced coverage.
Oh yeah, no, it's not about that. It's propaganda. This is our product. This is what we want you to believe. This is what it is. They're not going to feel it until the attendance and the viewership go down, which they don't care about because now they've signed these deals and they're locked into these deals and the money is guaranteed. And, you know, if you notice, they put their most energy into the deal that's the newest deal that they have to show face for. Once they got you, they don't give a shit. Look at how they did Peacock. Peacock, you had all the pay-per-views. Once they got the new deals, you start seeing Peacock. Oh, we'll give you Saturday night's main event. Oh, you'll get NXT. Now you're not even getting that. So that's how they operate. Whatever you want from me, I'm giving you everything. I'm your baby tonight. Okay? Tonight. Tomorrow, it's going to be this bitch over here.
Where they could have just invited, they could have just had their network and they could have been the girl. They could have continued to be the girl and allow them to come into their chamber every night and zip out.
How you get paid though?
Here's the problem with that. Then
you pay to come in.
But who's going to pay if we can see your numbers and they're not really giving what they need to give?
But they were given. That's my point. They were,
but there's a law. See, with these other contracts, when my product is shitty and I'm giving you terrible storylines, we already locked in. It doesn't matter because I already got your money. When I have my own network and I'm depending on advertisers, when those advertisers see that it's a law and your product is not giving what it need to give, I don't have to advertise for you. I'm going to keep my dollars.
You're right.
So they that's why they don't care about the programming. You notice they care about the Saudis because of the amount of money. They know that WrestleMania should not be in Saudi Arabia. They already starting damage control.
It's the reason why they got that. They got the watch parties. They got NXT.
Y'all going to New York for the watch party? What y'all going to do?
Oh no,
watch party.
First of all, who's doing that? Who's doing that?
I screwed my face up when I saw when they put that thing up on the thing. I was like, "What is this? I'm not coming back in here."
Yeah, like who doing that? Like,
look at Mills doing math.
Well, no, that was the thing. The network Emil said the network only got 1.2 million subscribers. I don't think they were able to get past that after that whole trial. There was a hard ceiling that they had. It was. I don't even think they got to 1.5 at a certain point. Peacock's got 48 mil. So yeah,
the fan base is only but so many. It's a niche product, and you're going to cap at a certain point. But by
so WWE Network. And how does the WWE Network work in Antigua? Do I gotta?
You just got to try Netflix at this point. I'm telling you, because there's no network. Once WWE went international on Netflix, the network was dead. So you just got to try and log into Netflix outside the country and see if it worked.
It's just for like when I heard the news today, the first thing I thought was it's another avenue for them to control whatever the narrative is. The interesting thing that hasn't fit into our conversation though is what WWE is doing natively there, which is all the PLEs will be play-by-play on XM on that channel.
Yeah, just so we're clear, it's WWE Radio Sirius XM channel 156. They're going to do it starts Monday the 27th of July. They're doing this all in preparation for SummerSlam next weekend, but they're going to be broadcasting play-by-play of weekly TV shows. So I'm imagining Raw, SmackDown, likely NXT, as well as the monthly PLEs. Hey, who knows? Maybe you could get AAA out. I don't know. I don't know what the extent of all that's going to be.
I want to hear Monday Night Raw with Vic Joseph and Booker T.
Well, that'll be the other question, though. Is it going to be the raw audio feed from Netflix?
That's their play-by-play guys.
So
those two are their play-by-play guys.
Something tells me, and again, this is only from being and seeing how these types of things go. Whatever non-WWE related content that was on Busted Open and any of these shows, I don't think that's going to happen on WWE Radio. It may start.
So yeah, I think that's the problem. Is will it
by Christmas time? I don't even think that's going to be a pipe. There's going to be no point, especially it's WWE Radio. They don't even talk about that shit on WWE programming.
That's the crazy part, because so the shows as they have them now are, of course, Busted Open, which is their flagship, right? And then there's not Sam. What is whatever the coach property was, that still comes on.
Yeah.
But then you have Cheap Heat. There are two not Sam properties, and there are After Dark properties that happen after every show Monday through Friday. So there's the Raw After Dark. There is the NXT After Dark. There is the AEW After Dark. There is the After Dark for Impact or TNA, and there is a SmackDown After Dark.
Yeah, they just call it Busted Open After Dark in the press release. That's all they call it in here.
So, but like those are the properties for the network. So then you are telling me that the WWE is going to allow a Wednesday night show consistently to
talk Dynamite,
to promote
because it's WWE Radio. It's not Sirius XM. It's Sirius XM that has the other properties, and WWE Radio may have taken those properties and just sits on their platform. They might just sit on the side on their platform like they're sitting in the streaming services.
They're also
and own those pieces, but not the other pieces. The other pieces will live in the SiriusXM world. But how long will they last? That's
the question we're asking.
This is also going to have the Cody Rhodes pod, the Undertaker pod, the Steph McMahon pod, and WWE Now Raw recap. So, but I what I'm saying though is, at a certain point, that scheduled calendar is going to be so WWE. I'm never say never. Kurt Angle came back to WWE. You know what I'm saying? But it would stick out like a sore thumb the AEW Dynamite hour on it's Sirius XM 156, but it's WWE Radio is my
even if you keep it, then the validity becomes like, all right, well, why are they're criticized? Wow, they're really leaning into the criticism on this match. It's like the folks aren't going to trust it, right? Because they know they're listening to a WWE radio funded property talking about AEW. Like, where would you even, like, it would be very tough for me as a logical fan to be like, oh, damn, they really leaning into to how they feel about AJ Francis this week.
You know what you do, but this is when you have to make real decisions. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm not saying this because of who I am and what I do, but this is probably the time where people need to start bookmarking, subscribing to whatever independent outlets that are out there that are not funded by some company or, have whatever interest. You could say what you will about what we cover over here, and have any cracks or jokes about who you think may be in the DMs. God, ain't nobody talking about nothing. Ain't too many other podcasts start with Darian Bengston before they get to the Saturday Night's Main Event type shit. But what I'm saying is, if you want to keep, if you're afraid of your serious wrestling channel being corrupted or at least overrun by one particular promotion when it was a little more fair and balanced in terms of the stuff, you may need to go somewhere else to get your content. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to say who. You could go wherever. Here's a great place to start. But there's a lot of creators out there that are going to be able to give you what you're looking for outside of that. If this turns into the WWE show, which based off the press release, that's what it looks like to me. So
listen, just be smart.
Be smart.
Listen, the word of the day is discernment.
I thought it was titty.
You cannot discern. If you can't discern who is going to give you the content that you are looking for, then come here and then we'll help you build out. You know what I'm saying? Because we fool with a lot of folks.
After you pay the 10, then we'll direct you to where you need to be.
All right, so you want to go down there, so you thank you.
No, make them laugh. No, don't go down there.
Too far. If you saw Joe, you went too far.
That nigga? Oh, no, he's dirty and dry.
What Sean Tragedy say? If WWE Radio comes from BRP, I hope y'all get busted open money. God.
If WWE Radio comes from BRP, I'll be here at 8:25 Eastern.
Busting it open.
Anyway,
on that note, it is time to get our asses out of here. But before we do that, one question to ask is always, Miss Mimi. Who's your Black Rasslin of the week?
Can I see my tribal chief?
No.
No.
The
white boy?
Jalen Brunson.
White boy?
Jalen Brunson.
Absolutely not.
He's tribal chief adjacent.
Goddamn white boy.
DDM?
Watch your mouth, boy.
Oh yeah, I did watch Javon Evans this week.
He looked good. He looked extra good.
Him is crazy, brother fam.
Hey man, I go with one of the greatest technical pro wrestlers alive. Some niggas will call him the Octopus. I call him Jonathan Gresh.
There you go. Gresh be doing this thing, man. Brother Math.
Call Anthony Towns.
I would have wished you went with Cole Brown.
Shout out. I kind of wish you went with Cole Brown as well. That's a good one. That's a good one. My Black Rass of the week, Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight is my Black Rass of the week. He beat Darby Allin ass. He gonna beat Kenny Omega ass.
He's gonna beat Kenny
Redemption
Omega
and be the AEW World Champion. What are we talking about here?
What are we doing here?
What are we talking about here?
No.
The Jet, 2 Fly.
Oh, all right.
2 belts.
No. You just said he said 1 belt.
He gonna have 2 belts the one night, and then you know what, nigga, take this.
Everyone black on Redemption. Shout out to Sean Track.
Everybody black on Redemption going over. Stamped it.
Oh, all right.
Certified.
Oh, all right.
What Sean Track look like in real life?
Oh, no, nigga. That nigga look like.
Sir.
Is it
Sir?
Close? Is it
as you eat your ice cream? Relax.
I don't know how close it is to this picture. And I believe he represents La Raza.
He looked like that's Opie off Santana.
Opie off Santana.
Opie off Santana.
Shout out Dora. Yeah, Dora, we about to leave. My fault.
It's Dora's birthday today. Shout out
Dora.
Happy birthday, Dora. Hope you got
Dora.
Shout out Dora.
I was thinking today was Friday, but it's Dora.
Well, we did the pod drop on Friday. You already know what time. Look, Mexican Mick Foley.
Oh, okay.
He said look like Mexican Mick Foley. She said nah, tomorrow.
Said that.
Y'all see Mick Foley when Willow was getting her ear worked on?
She was getting her ears worked on. He was like, nah, yeah, you in the club now.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to her. Mimi, what's your where people find you on them socials?
They know where to find me. Talking shit on the Twitter machine. And if I don't like you, I won't respond to you.
That's weird.
I'm talking to somebody directly.
Happy belated, Vaughn. Happy belated birthday, Vaughn. DDM?
Yo, block torn, yo.
Huh?
Where do people find you on them socials? And when the album coming out?
Oh, you can find me in a living room couch after a long day with my titties out.
Block
and you can also find me at Dapper Damitis. Apocalypse Era coming in October 2026. The first single Gag Act, and that's a real song, will be coming imminently.
I can't wait to do this interview. Yeah, I'm like the F word song. Brother fan,
song is crazy.
Y'all want to hear it?
Listen, man, babe, babe, alas. Twitter, X, sí, X.com.
This nigga's profound.
Infam, Dex.com.
What language is this?
You sound like one of them.
¿Cómo se dice?
How do you say?
R. You know what I mean? R. Right? See?
What?
Il est femme. 79.
69.
You already know.
Have a good luck on your hysterectomy. Good luck on your hysterectomy, fam.
What?
Brother Math?
Yeah, next week I ain't gonna be here. I got a hysterectomy.
You're getting this jail wallet reupholstered.
Reupholstered is hilarious. He said he's in the jail wallet.
At khal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin everywhere else. BlackRasslin.com is the website. You can always find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your pods. We should be there on a Friday morning. We record the pod live every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to youtube.com/Black Rasslin. Hit the subscribe, like, bell, drop a comment. If you get a hype Drop some hype down
Yo,
there.
throw a hype on that motherfucker.
Hype the video, whatever that do, please do that.
Do that.
Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Pay the 1, pay the 10, so we can keep the copyright content over there. We doing Unreal right now. We doing Dark Side of the Ring right now. Me and Mimi gotta watch like 15 episodes of Drewski right now. I still gotta watch the super fight from Produce 2 with Gresham and Lee Moriarty. There's a lot that we're putting on over there.
We're watching Live at the Go-Go from the Capitol Center next week.
We still gotta watch. I got the hookup? Which one's the one to end?
I
used to watch that like all the time.
We only watching the end about it.
about it. Yeah, we gotta watch the end about it too. We could watch it on Patreon if you want.
Definitely watch that.
While you at work though, you got to be on work hours watching.
They want you to be clocked in.
We'll figure it out. Next week we're gonna be doing
like, hey, nigga. Spider-Man out.
Next week will be a preview for Super Slams as well as whatever else
y'all have a
with
good
Black
time.
August. Yeah, what Brother Fan will be resting up after the hysterectomy. We'll catch y'all next week. DDM, please take us out.
Isn't it ironic? All you want to do is some chronic, but then you forgot when you were down who was around.